It's so much fun watching American football that it's difficult to communicate with other people if you call it football.
It's a British thing, I think. I think most of the world calls it soccer.
I call it calcio, so yeah, whatever.
I kind of looked at my screen at the end of yesterday, and I reminded myself that you guys have got yourself into a bit of a pickle.
Pickle? That was like, I don't know.
I've seen worse.
Yeah,
It's a casserole of vegetables. It's not pickle.
Obi, just remind me what Obi and Alan were doing while all this was going on. Like the other guys went off and investigated the. Did you read Howard's log? But the other
I did read it, and it Howard, phenomenal writing as always. And
we did a lot.
Take one session off, and you guys do this fucking shit. Like,
decide not just to pick a fight with Xanathar, but with the whole of Skullport by resurrecting.
I have to have one finals week, and this is how you do me.
So what I just wondered what you. So the other guys are on a quest. They've entered a grotto in the hope of resurrecting an ancient Netherese demi-lich and restoring them to their former glory. For reasons, I think because they felt they could.
Seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. And
with OB gone.
And they also made sure that they were seen in all the major places because everyone was looking for them. Went and sat down and had dinner. Made sure they angered the proprietor of the establishment in front of all of his cronies. Just going around town, basically making sure that subtle stuff, like really subterfuge level.
To be fair, we didn't eat dinner.
You didn't. You didn't.
Christian, do you see this nonsense? We take 1 week off, and look at what happened.
Well, I just see lots of crabs. What's going? Fuck.
So I want to know what Obi and Alan were doing, where they fucked off to.
I assume, being the reasonable people that they are, were hiding out somewhere, just duck and cover as to not be seen by my former employee and any of his goons.
Well, that makes sense. There was so you completed that mission for the Harpers, and they would have made you aware of a refuge of theirs in Skullport. So maybe you were haranguing the local Harpers for information while staying off grid.
Sure.
But arriving, it's not difficult to pick up the trail of the subtle six.
Follow the zombies.
Yeah. Follow the zombies. And you do manage to find out somehow where they've gone. And when you reach, you kind of sail off to the east, and you reach like a little alcove where this Kuatoa lives, this little fish man. It's like the all the bad parts of a mermaid, and right next to him, he's not in a very talkative mood. He's praying. He's doing a lot of kowtowing. He's mumbling about meeting his god and having like this glorious day. But you do find a rope that's tied on a stick, and he does let you know that the party have swum down following the rope. So if you wish to swim down and join the crew, you'd be more than welcome to do so. Although it might take you a combat round to get there.
I don't know, Christian. You want to just sit this one out and see what the hell happens?
I'm quite happy. Just let's just watch. I can make a fire, get some tea on the go, Ob. Let them sort out if you like.
I like that the metaphor you used for the Kuatoa there, Matt, was all the wrong parts of the mermaid and not what they actually are, god makers. So I guess since Obi is such a valued member of this crew, he will endeavor to aid his compatriots.
I sigh. I'll pick up my tea set and I'll put it away and go. Okay, let's go.
Let's
I don't know
start
what
this
I've been
session.
doing.
If
Grim,
only
you
because
take,
Grim
9
and I
points of
currently have
bludgeoning
a
damage.
scheme afoot.
So Grim takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as while Obi and Alan are allegedly having a conversation about whether or not to go on the rope. The Grimlock next to you smacks the side of your plate
Bravo.
armor, rolling 21 and
9
doing
points.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Looks pretty angry. The one of the hags sees this and cackles.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Talking of hags, she is going to use. Actually, she can't use any spells that require concentration because she's too busy concentrating on making Alma a crab. So she's going to use.
Sorry to interrupt you, Matt.
Yeah, of course.
Did Obi die last session? Because I have no hit points right now, so I don't know if there was.
No, we didn't play. We didn't play him, to be honest. I think he might be
Okay.
unconscious at the end of the battle of the previous session.
I don't think so.
No, okay.
I think we're pretty full up.
Yeah, I don't think I took any damage against the Durgar, so.
Kyron, make a Constitution saving throw, will you?
Give me a second. Roll a d20. It's 15 plus stuff that I need to.
15 plus stuff, noted.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't have the. It's a laptop. I'll say it's 15 plus Constitution saving throw is 19 total.
19. Oh, you passed. That's good. That's good. So this bubbling green magical liquid kind of erupts like a ray from the witch's palm and hits you, and as it smashes you, you feel like you nearly want to be sick for a second, but you're fine. You kind of just stir your stomach and you ride out the pain. But it's absolutely fine because Farden will be saving the day, no doubt. It's your turn.
I'm out.
That'd be a death save.
Oh my goodness, I'd actually forgotten how bad it was for Farden last session.
What?
I mean, it could have got worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a death save already. What?
It's his second bout of death saves, no less.
I told you, Christian, we went away for 1 week.
That's 7 days, right? That's not a long time.
Yeah.
Trying to get my college degree, and you guys go and do shit like this on finals week.
Yes, Dan.
Priorities.
I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
Busy now.
While the Yanks away.
Bring down the charger and sit here.
Death save. 19 is good for a death save, though. We'll take that. And yep, and we'll have another sea hag.
Why can you not bring it upstairs?
No.
Hi, Savannah. My computer is being very slow. Maybe it's rolled.
Watching Harry Potter this week.
More likely, it's my computer. Okay, the sea hag to the north looks over at nobody. She can't see anybody really, so she's going to wade through the water and start climbing up this muddy slope towards the Grimlock at the top. And she kind of she holds her hand outstretched, and as she gets close, she's gonna grab the skull off the Grimlock. So the sea hag is now in possession of the Netherese skull. Other than that, she's not doing anything.
That can't possibly end well.
And then, what do you mean? This Grimlock here is. Man, I was hoping that Dave would be here because he would probably go and stamp on that grab. But actually, he's going to come over here and attack Grim. because Grim.
What's the
like,
zombies
Grim-
with the yellow bits, Matt?
So the yellow bits. So at the end of last session, a lot of them got frightened
Right.
by the divine channeling of Kalen.
Yeah.
He missed you, Grim. Amra's. I'm going to get rid of Amra for a minute. Amra is going to be a crab this session, and just tries to nip like with Amra's claws. You see her going nip, 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 trying to nip at the nearest Grimlock, being relatively ineffective. Grim, save the day.
Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith, since until others show up, I'm kind of the wall. That gives me a 24 AC, so that helps.
I mean,
It helps only a little with Nat, though. You know that. Yeah, it's. Yeah. Let's see, let me cast that. Where is it? All right, Shield of Faith. That's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to cast at 3rd level Cure Wounds on Farland.
Yeah, no brainer.
So wow, that kind of sucks. Rolled a 1, a 3, and a 4, so you get the 17. That's not, that's it.
But standing up in general is good when people stand up.
And I actually get 5 points from that. Cool. Have that.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to.
I knew Grim would save the day.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take the hits as I drag Farland here. So I'm pulling Farland. That's 5'10". And then I'm going to.
You don't take any damage from the opportunity attacks. They both swing wildly and miss you.
So I'm pulling Farland, and I'm going to. Basically stay there and just throw Farland to the other side of me, behind Uma.
Oh, got yeah, okay. Farland, are you happy to be thrown? Because you can only do it
always.
Nobody tosses a dwarf, but elves, that's fair game. Toss away.
Actually, I will have moved one more step. So put Farland one more west and me one more west.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And that's what I got.
Okay, this Grimlock is going to be like charging into. Oh, he's still frightened actually, so he's going to run away, and he's going to take a Wisdom saving throw, which he's going to pass. Hooray! And then there's still some giant crabs around. That's good news. This one's going to come and try and. He's going to try and grab Grimlock. Try and grab Chiron with his pincers there. Chiron, what's your AC? It's like 18, isn't it?
Give me a second. What's it? Is 17.
17. It's still a miss. You're 16. This one is frightened, so he's going to go ahead and make a wisdom save. Nope. What's that? Oh, yeah, he's frightened, makes a wisdom save. Yeah, he passes. Is that the end of his turn or beginning of his turn, Chiron? Excuse me, on that one.
Give me a second.
That's it. I'm going to wait because I know D&D Beyond's not working for you and you've got no access to information.
No, it's working now.
Questions over and over again.
It's working now. Red Flask.
How
It doesn't
close is
say.
the way to level 8?
I think it. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't say. You just can like make it as you move away. You can use his action, I think.
That's fine. That one's going to fail anyway. He's still frightened and cowering in the corner. This one, their wisdom is pretty awful, to be honest. And this giant crab, just like swimming its way up there. Won't reach anything useful. This giant crab's still frightened. As frightened as a giant crab can be, but he's not anymore at the end of his turn. I think that action of frightening half of the battle actually was pretty beast. This one's still frightened.
Yeah.
This one's going to charge in this way over the terrain there and attack Uma with a spiked club. of doom. Uma, your turn. You missed.
Missed. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. So I'm going to get my whip out.
That was so beautifully in character.
It really was.
You shouldn't have missed, beast, as I now will whip you to submission.
You play a drow well, Aaron. I feel sorry for Martin.
You're right, Pete.
Yeah. Woo. That's my fetish.
Not a
There you
drow.
go, aim to please.
Nice that we're talking about that on the stream
Drows
now.
aim to please. If you
No,
remember,
you don't. You ruined it. You just ruined it.
Come on.
oh, completely out of character. What did I do? If you remember, DM, last session I cast a spell called I know what it is. It's Divine Favor,
Yep.
which is 1d4.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Yep, makes sense.
So
I have
oh my
forgotten.
god.
But 8 still sucks, whichever favor you have cast.
Whatever.
Um,
Right. Well,
Yeah. I
it
don't like to say.
misses.
You get a second attack though, right?
Yeah.
25
There it
is a hit.
I would say.
It pretty much hits the guy next to it and the guy next to him.
So there you go.
I mean, yeah,
And-
he's dead. What does it look like when a Grimlock gets taken out by a tentacle-based whip?
So the tentacle whips round his neck and literally decapitates him. Just takes his head right off, and you just see his body kind of slump into the water. Nasty. But
There we go. Back
Okay.
on my fetish.
Decapitating zombies.
Okay.
Oh,
Kyron, see if you can raise the tone somehow.
never.
It's impossible. Okay. So I'll. Not that it's okay. I'll cast an X on this one because this was the one that got the
Yep.
the spell from
One that's concentrating on the Alma spell. Yeah.
cast 2 Eldritch Blast on her. First one, 15 plus 86.
Yep.
That's
Love it.
21 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And the second ray of Eldritch Blast
That's it.
is
Yeah. I mean, you know that's it.
it's 11 plus this plus 6. So it's 20 and 12 damage. And she has to make 2 concentration saves.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to make those. And yeah, she does make them. Nice.
Fuck.
She's got a pretty high constitution.
Don't worry, guys. Once Obi dies, it's gonna be fine. Matt doesn't get to tell us what roles happen anymore.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's Kate again.
Kyron, anything else from you?
Nope. I'm stand still. Stay still.
Then Grimlock over here is going to be running away, but can't get any further. But he will be making a Wisdom save, and he will be failing that and staying frightened. And this Grimlock is no longer frightened. He was unfrightened in his last turn. You see him turn around as if like shakes his eyes, and he sees what's going on. He's like, no! And he charges over here, splashing nearly up to Kyron. But he has to. He's not going to be able to attack once he gets there. He has to fight his way past several crabs. And then this Grimlock here is still frightened. That's annoying. No, he's still really frightened. He's going to start scrabbling up the walls, and you just see him hugging his own knees in a corner. This guy is not frightened, but only at the end of his turn. one up here.
I mean, this ability is insane. In group fight like this.
Oh yeah,
I mean-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Uma, you're going to get attacked by a giant crab.
4, 5, 6, 7,
What's that square thing? Is that Hill of Thorns or something?
14, 15.
Yep. Oh no, it's not. It's like an entangled mess.
Okay.
So,
Like an entangled meh.
yeah, so it's 5 damage, Uma. 5 damage. And you are now grappled.
15.
Alrighty.
The crab, the crab has you in its claws. Well, that's interesting. I'm not meaning to make. Apparently, I can use status info to make you into. That's fine. I need to learn how to use this API stuff. Looks like there's a whole other functionality to this combat
Stand upstairs on the
mod
phone.
that I'm using. Anyway,
No.
we'll go
You
with
said
purple
you
circle
said
right
you
now, and I'll
didn't
figure it out
chicken
after the game. This guy's climbing up to the top of the altar, and he kind of puts himself between the sea hag and all of you, the sea hag with the skull. And you see her behind him, kind of looking at the skull, looking underneath it, stroking her fingers on it like she's checking it for the magics within. Now, this giant crab here comes over and is going to try and attack Grim with its claws. Oh, 6 damage. Grim, you are
24? 24 AC. Just
Oh,
reminding you.
No, take it back. He got a crit for 23. Still not good enough. It's like trying to open
I think it's
So-
still
How many points?
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the
You did
that's
say,
that
Grim.
one.
It doesn't matter.
Yep. Apparently.
Why on earth would you waste time casting armors? I don't know. Yeah. I don't. That's why I'm keeping Obi alive. I've got one reason only for keeping Obi alive. Yeah. So this one is going to cast lightning bolt, which will hit the giant crab and Chiron and Uma.
a second lightning bolt. Fuck.
There's 3. They've got one each.
Fuck.
Hang on. This is, yeah, she has got 2 lightning bolts. Yep, that's right. She has got a 5th level slot left to cast it with also.
Fuck this.
Did I get hit as well, Grim? Or no?
Who gets hit? I'm
Chiron
feeling a
and-
bit ropey.
Yeah, Uma, Chiron, and the giant crab. She casts it at level 5. So that will be 8d6 plus. So it's 10d6. Do you want to take a dexterity save for me? Uma? Only 20 points of damage for you, Chiron. The giant...
Only 20?
Yeah. Yeah, only 20 for you as well, Aaron. Just 20.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
And yeah.
Now I know what I'm doing next round.
And the crab.
Have you guys ever considered
Five.
abandoning this idea?
We are kind of encircled.
Yeah, it's kind of too far.
Now,
Too late.
I don't know if any of you have DMing experience. I know that Christian does. But you see the way that E5 is set up. Encounters get much more difficult when enemies outnumber players. It's just action and economy. So when you have 5 times as many enemies
I mean,
as you do players. Now, I
But
don't
the
know how
players
long you guys have been playing, but you get a bonus action, an action, movement, and sometimes a reaction. They all get that too. So there are currently 100 actions available to Matt every round. There aren't many for you.
And we were fortunate enough that most of the Grimlock were basically scared of me.
So let me just fill in a few gaps. The hag to the east is looking pretty haggard. You see what I did there? The hag to the north has not taken any damage at all, but the hag to the south looks absolutely mutilated. Like she is, you can see she's really concentrating on keeping Alma as a crab. And we've also got a Minotaur to roll for initiative here.
What happened to the hag to the north? Why is there little skull and bones on her?
Because she's currently holding the skull, and I was reminding you.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Oh,
thought,
shit,
how can I
the
remember
skull.
holding the skull?
I
She's got
You need to
a
get the skull back.
We need the skull back.
we really don't need to get the skull back.
Yeah, no, we do. We didn't want to find out what happens. We did all of this to find out what happens.
Yeah.
Alan,
I think we can. I think we might have to watch the watch the replay or something like that because we ain't sitting this out.
Alan,
Yeah.
did you roll initiative?
No.
Do you want to roll initiative now?
Go on then.
Not really.
No, it's not coming through.
Pete, same. Do you want to roll initiative?
No, initially doesn't actually come through, does it?
No, not. I mean, not really, Matt. I don't. But you know what? For you, I will.
It's not for me. I'm not worried about it.
That's also +3 to that, or plus.
Oh, nice.
Yes, +3 to that.
You'll be
Okay.
going first, hopefully with a genuinely amazing plan, right?
Hang on. Let me
Yeah,
get. I'll have to
It's
go
gonna
old
be
school.
super great, Matt.
Let's go old school. Hang on.
I mean, I want the Riders of Rohan or something to descend upon this.
We get a
Oh.
minotaur and an orc, yay.
Stand by. I
on.
fucking got you.
It's being very slow.
Okay. So there's this kind of splash in the water, and this kind of bedraggled orc appears holding part of the rope. And Obi, you take in the scene.
Where are we located, DM?
You're in a grotto, so you have to swim downwards and then up.
No,
into
no.
the-
I mean, on the battle map, where do we show up? Oh, I see it. Hey, cool. So, since this is my first instance of combat, I will do this.
Invisibility on himself. I knew it! I knew it!
We see the water ripple, but nothing else.
I mean, it's hardly Gandalf appearing with the sun behind him, is it?
with everything else going on as well. None of you even turn around. You barely notice another bloop.
Well, I think I'm superhero landing this, guys.
From a below the water.
And then,
That tracks.
do you need athletics to move through the water, DM, or are we just moving at half speed? How are we doing it?
Yeah, I mean, it's by the time you get to this stage, like, you kind of swim up through a tunnel, and as you get closer to the island, it's like at knee height. When it's right in the middle, it's going to be half movement. But as soon as you get anywhere like within 5 foot of the island, it's paddling level.
So I potentially can move, let's call it here with no issue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
And that's game. That's it.
Well, I used my action and my movement.
You had a whole week and a round to think of something, and that.
Wow.
I love it. That was so good. Kyron nailed it as well. He was ready for it. He was like, "Yep, he's going to do that."
I knew
am
my people.
currently being hunted by a mob boss, and I have just appeared following my loosely based, contractually obligated friends, only because Grim and I have business. And they're surrounded by 25 plus enemies. Poof,
Someone-
invisible.
Right.
Fuck off, dude. I got to think about this for a minute.
Some of them are frightened. It's fine. Kyron, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as a Grimlock smashes you on the head with the with a spiky club. This
Never used
particular-
mass healing before.
This
Oh, I'm only at 1. That's nice.
nice. Alan, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
There's a slightly bigger tidal wave.
Yeah, I come crashing down superhero landing style. So I turn around. I literally land behind these two guys here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see this one, which is the one that just pummeled Kyron. This one.
This one. Yeah.
Well, the bum. So I've noticed he's the first one that's near me. So I will, obviously rage. And what was I doing last week? Was I hunting for glue for my horn? That's what
Yeah,
I was
I
doing.
think you found it.
Oh, I did. Oh, cool.
You were that's where you were last session with the Harpers, and they gave you access to
The glue.
the glue.
Would I be rested up?
Wait. Did he actually get the glue? Or are you just saying that he has some sort of adhesive to use? Because if he actually has the glue, that's a new factor I have to take into account to my oncoming plan.
I don't think I had enough to get the glue. They let me have some of it to put my horn in place.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they
Fine.
didn't give you any. They helped
Yeah.
you assemble your horn, which is now, as he erupts from the water, is now golden pointed at the top.
And would I have been rested up, Matt? DM.
I don't know. We haven't.
Yes.
We've had a short rest, but not a long rest.
Okay, I was having a short rest then. That's fine. Okay. Hang on. Right, so
Yeah, they stopped for dinner and then
yeah.
brutalized the restaurateur who was trying to serve them.
Yeah.
Standard.
So it makes a difference for second wind anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, all right. Second wind. Nice.
No, that's to get HP back, not the extra tax one.
So just any actions from you, Alan?
Yep, I'm gonna smack that little Grimlock in the face.
Oh. You don't really need AoE if you have an angry Minotaur. That's how the saying goes.
What's it
Although
done?
your rolls are not going through very quickly.
Not at all. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
So then I turn around as a bonus action.
Yep.
Smack this one in the south then.
Yep.
And this is all like this is all like one movement, I think. It
Yeah,
feels
it's
like
like, yeah, absolutely. Clear the deck.
There you
Minotaur.
go.
And he's okay, nice.
That's just a bonus action. So I sort of like then move to this crab.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit it again.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just turned invisible, Chris.
Oh, 13.
Okay, that's enough. Oh no, it's not. It's grab. It's grab, not a troglodyte. No, it's fine. Pings off his armor.
Right. So is that enough attacks? Hang on. One hit, dead. Bonus action. Other hit, dead. Yeah, that's it. Isn't it?
Unless you've got an action surge, that is it.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. On action surge it. Let's kill it. Let's kill the big crab.
Yep.
So first, and then second.
See, this is where I'd be playing the Avengers music if it wasn't massively copied.
I'm going.
Yeah.
That
No, that. Nope. It's oh no, the 22, isn't it?
22. Oh yeah, hang on. I did Divine Fury as well.
I assume it's Reckless, yeah.
It is Reckless, yeah.
So yeah, that's dead.
Okay.
Anything else, Chris?
Any more movement left to do just to get into combat? I'm gonna. So that's what 5 foot, wasn't it? So I'm gonna go. Yeah. You bitch! And engage this one over.
Holy cow! Everybody noticed the Minotaur. Like everyone, like stopped what they were doing and went, "Huh?" Yeah. Is that Minotaur with a golden horn?
That was pretty sweet.
The hag that you were running towards has very much noticed. So her sister is going to use
Let's
her
use
6th level lightning bolt. She's going to move, splash forward, and she's just going to cast it at Alan
oh yeah.
because he has literally terrified her. Alan, would you give me a dexterity
I
saving throw,
Have
please?
indeed. I get advantage.
Of course you do. That's a strength saving throw.
Yes, that's the one I meant to do.
Yeah, but I specifically requested.
Yeah. Let's wind it back. Let's just make sure that you said. Yeah, there you go.
Is that a 1?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I get advantage. So 17.
Okay. You just take 15 points of damage from the lightning bolt. From the hag. Get away from her!
Oh dear. Is that lightning damage? Is it?
Yeah.
A lightning bolt gives lightning damage. Who'd have thought?
Yep, Farland, it's your turn, and you're not dead, and you don't know the death save, and you can do stuff that doesn't involve falling over.
Kill this one.
Which one am I killing? Which one am I killing?
I yell over to Wise next to you. Shoot that one. The skull.
Is that a yellow chicken?
Yes, he's next to the skull or skull wielding hag.
Hang on, can you flash it again? Sorry, which one?
Kill this one, Farland. Go
Hag
for it.
with the skull.
She's got the skull. Yes, next
Okay.
to my chicken.
Oh, I am going to. Don't want to move anywhere. I'm going to jump up onto this rock here. Get a greater elevation. Accurate shot. Away from that crab. And I'm going to go for it and sharpshoot, I think.
Oh my god, really?
Come on.
Nice.
Yes.
Sharpshoot.
Faith.
There you go.
Fancy bow.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
If you roll a crit here, I'm going to have her drop the skull. That's a hit, by the way. That's 16 points of damage.
Bit sharpshoot.
Ah! Yeah.
Yeah, sharpshoot.
He is sharpshooting.
Yeah.
That
ow.
takes the plus 10 into account.
Ah, cool.
It was just a bad roll.
Again. Do it again.
Are
Okay.
you going to aim at the skull? Like, try as if you're trying to knock it out of her hand, or aim at her head?
I'm gonna aim at her eye. Yeah.
Nice.
She needs to go down. Oh well.
Yep. Now, bits of the sea in the background were bothered by the arrow, but the hag, he was not. Anything else?
I mean, I've been almost dead twice, so that's not
On the
bad.
bright side, you're now looking a bit cool, like Legolas, like shooting down.
Yeah. That was the
Have the high
point.
ground there.
You need
I have the
a
high
shield to go
ground.
down it now.
Hmm.
What's that hag do? I think that hag. She is going to. That's interesting. Yeah, she's going to cast on Farland Eye Bite.
That doesn't sound too bad.
How bad could it be, right?
Hands in your
What
eyes.
is that?
Yeah,
I get the feeling I might be blind after this.
yeah, it's fine. So
What do you need eyes for?
I mean, an archer famously doesn't need eyes.
No, exactly. You detect them by smell and sense of wind.
you just need to take a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is. It's always good when it's an unusual saving throw, isn't it? I find.
Yeah.
Well, it's better
Wisdom.
than an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, well done.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Smart
Save.
bastards.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Perceptive
bothered.
as shit, raised on the streets.
So what happens is you see her eyes glow with like this kind of black power, and it stays. They stay glowing black afterwards. But she stares at you, and she's unable to intimidate you with her glare. But the eyes remain glowing black and looking evil.
Farlan has a reaction thing and flips her the bird.
She's gonna go ahead and step
Bring it.
back over here with the skull. And this Grimlock is going to, I mean, he realizes hitting the dwarf in full plate is optimistic, so he's going to go and hit Chiron with his spiky bone club. And he will do nothing. That was not worth the wait. Grim.
10, 15,
Oh, how the
20,
tide has turned.
25.
Again, the hag to the south, looking pretty decrepit. Hag, they've all taken some damage now.
So, ring of swimming, I can move 40 feet while we're in this.
Yeah,
water.
absolutely.
So if I go
I'm glad you
5,
got that.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I just want to say that I am at 1.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best route here. All right, so I'm gonna cast.
Like Chiron swaying from side to side.
Well, Uma's down. If
I'm on the wall. I'm
Uma's
out.
down. I'm next to 2 people who are down. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level at this one, the hag that was shot by.
Yeah. Good idea.
Let's see how
Good
this
idea.
roll goes.
What could go wrong, right?
I could just roll below a 7. Put it that way, or an 8, or whatever. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure it's 7 or 8. Here we go at 4th level.
Come on.
How'd that
didn't
work?
roll.
It didn't
Well,
roll
You
here.
didn't roll.
roll.
It just told you
Yeah.
all the things.
Hold on, let me try it again.
That's okay.
pressed
You
the
did. You can keep the 29 damage if you want.
Guiding Bolt.
I mean, it's not going to hit, but you can technically keep the damage.
I rolled a 3. That's awesome. That's just sweet. Okay, well that was fun.
Oh man, that blows because that would have. Ugh. Ooh.
Huh. Okay.
What's the beat
Then
count?
with my bonus action, will you let me again? I did it last time, but I'm not sure if you were thinking the wrong way. But can I use one of the healing potions I have on Uma as my bonus action?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Let's see. What do I have?
I don't give out that many potions. I don't mind being lenient with them when I do give them out. It's fine.
All right. I've got potion healing. I'm going to use the. I'm just going to use the potion of healing on her. All right.
Okay.
1d8, right?
Yep. Uma, roll 1d8, or do you roll? You can roll it because you're applying it.
Oh, there we go. Whew. Something.
Wait,
Thank
Uma,
you.
you're back up. Back up before your turn.
With 8.
Okay. Grimlock things. This Grimlock's going to attack Alan. Alan, what's your current AC?
It is 15.
Okay, got you. That Grimlock missed. This Grimlock is still fucking frightened. He's the one that's hugging his knees. This Grimlock is 10. He's going to dash over there and try and attack Uma with his spike club. Uma, what's your AC?
My AC is
Doesn't matter,
18.
he rolled an 8. Okay. And then wisdom save for this guy. He's still frightened. Wisdom save for the next guy. He's not frightened. But that won't be till next turn. You have to worry about him. This frightened thing's great because it means you're getting these really weak creatures in 1s and 2s. This one.
Maybe we could kill them.
This one's going to come over here and go for Grim, I expect. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just going to miss. See, I can miss.
So someone restart the clock.
I mean, after yesterday, we
Right.
basically got TPK in the Dungeon of the Three Dead.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Be nice, wouldn't you? That's fair. This isn't going to be a TPK. This is not going to be my first TPK because Dave's currently a crab and he'll probably survive.
I should have been using I realise now I should have been using my Hellish Rebuke, which I haven't been using when I get attacked. So I need to try and remember that.
You can retrospectively rebuke on this occasion, Erin. You were attacked recently. It's fine.
Okay, so I can do that. This guy here, I think, attacked me. Is that
Only
right?
once can I or shall I let you retrospectively rebuke, but you may on this occasion.
So once
Yeah,
I need to try and remember this. It's because I'm just so new to D&D. I just don't,
You've been playing most of the year. Stop whinging and take your rebuke.
I don't know how long that's going to work for. See,
That was it.
that was it. It's working today. Okay, so
Yeah.
let me do that then. Let me cast my
It makes a dexterity saving throw. That's the dexterity. Which it fails, and it will die. Just goes up in flame, essentially, as it attacks you.
Okay.
It's a genuinely hellish rebuke.
I am going to move my butt over to this hag here.
Uh-oh.
How far I can go, sort of there, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
You're currently grappled by the crab.
Crab's not where? What crab?
Crab is dead.
Crab was killed.
Oh, the crab's dead that grappled
Yeah.
you. Oh, yeah. Okay, take it back.
Crab's dead.
I'll remove
Crab's
your-
dead, baby. Crab's dead.
You literally
Nice.
pick off the pincer off your arm and just go, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, go for it. In which case,
Whatever.
activate
yeah, I'm
plan 1.
Yeah, I'm going to move there, and I'm going to whip
Flip.
this hag into submission.
Obi gets his camera out.
That is a hit.
Is my divine rebuke still?
Divine Smite is the word you're looking for.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Is that still working?
Yeah, you have to use a spell slot for it.
I know. I cast it. I cast it at the end of last session. So I wondered if it would still be in use, or
Oh, that's not Divine Smite then. Which?
no,
skill
it's
you've
not.
got?
It is
Smite.
divine favor.
Oh,
Divine
okay.
Favor.
I don't know how long it lasts. I'm just looking.
It lasts. It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay.
So
then,
I
then you're good. You're still divine
Yeah.
favoring.
yeah. Excellent. Okay, I love that. There you go. Oh, 1.
Okay, but so you can still divine smite, right? Have you got any spell slots left?
I can divine smite, and spell wise, I've got I've got 3 at level 2, and
So you can use a level 2 to smite divine smite, which will instantly do 3d8 more radiant damage.
okay, cool. I'll do that. Let's do it.
If that's your jam, if 3d8 damage seems like
Have
a
I
thing
got
that you wanna
divine
do to the seg, yeah, you have it. You have it.
Yeah.
If you go to your features and then class features, scroll down a bit, and it's on there.
There it is. Right. How do I cast that?
Just roll 3d8
Sorry.
because it's 2d8, and then if you use it at slot 2, it's 3d8, and slot 3, it's 4d8, etc., etc.
So
Smite.
2d8.
Yeah. Now you need to get Chris to teach you how to say divine smite because it was the most commonly uttered phrase all the way through
Strahd.
playing Curse of Strahd.
Right, there's my divine smite.
I wake up, Smite.
Smite. Is she dead?
Uma, how does it look when your whip destroys a sea hag?
I think I've seen a video.
So in this occasion, Uma,
Don't Google that, kids.
she whips it forward, and this time it smacks and just crushes the middle of her skull, and it kind of peels open.
Yeah.
In one just like that, and she just falls back, and I can hear her sister screaming as she sees
I mean,
her.
she doesn't scream
like,
for very long, but in
sloping.
unison, both of the other hags start screaming.
Yeah,
at the
you
top
can
of
hear
their
kind of-
voices. Give me. Trying to think. Is anyone likely to know anything about hags?
I've probably,
Sure.
probably dated one.
Can you give me
My husband's dating one.
intelligence or history check, whichever you prefer, Ob?
That's what he tells me, Aaron.
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, so it should be my turn, yes?
It will be your turn now, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I
You
will.
know hags that well, turns out.
Good enough.
Guys, just before Karen goes, I'm going to have to dip out for a bit. I'm hoping to be back, but Uma's just going to revel in her victory in the corner there for a moment. So I'll be back as soon as I can.
No worries.
Okay.
See you in a bit. Karen.
Okay, I will attack with Green Flame Blade. This one, if this is gonna work. The Grimlock in front of me. Oh yeah, that one. This one.
Yep.
Green Flame Blade.
He raises his spiked club in defense of your flaming sword, which just pummels through it, splitting the club into two and decapitating the poor Grimlock in the process.
Okay, and the secondary damage, the 12 damage, is gonna jump on this crab here.
That crab there had taken some damage already, and also is doused in green flame. And when the flame stops, only the exoskeleton and the charred remains of pincers are visible upon the sands.
Fuck. Ah. Okay, and then I'll move with the bonus action. I'll move my X on this Zag here.
Yep.
And then I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Nice. Obi was right to wait it out. He was like, "You guys have got this. You don't need me getting in the way." It's Grimlock here. Oh, good. More wisdom saves for Grimlocks coming up. Nope, he's still frightened. This one's still frightened. This one is not frightened. He goes over to attack Uma. Well, obviously, while Erin's not here, I will be trying to kill her character gleefully.
You enjoy coming back to that.
Yeah. Oh no, he missed. It's fine. And then that guy is okay now. He's no longer scared. Apparently, killing one of the hags has made you seem less fearsome to this Grimlock.
I don't think he can because he. If it's I'm in 30 feet.
30. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Well, he will just be carrying against the seawall there, and this Grimlock will charge down the beach towards Grim and fail to hit him with a spiked bone club. Oh, it's a triple crit. Jesus. What? No, it's not really. Miss. Wouldn't put it past me to do that, but.
Nope.
That's a miss from the crab. This Grimlock here. Attacking Grim with a spiked bone club and missing. This sea hag here.
Yes.
You do not know what forces you meddle with. I will destroy you all and eat your remains as I dance upon your graves for 1,000 years. And then she disappears.
Moo. Moo.
This Grimlock here is going to climb up this area here and attempt to hit Farlam with a spiked bony club for 8 points of damage. Farlam.
Roger that.
This guy is now not in the aura, so he can take a wisdom save but fail. This guy is. I don't know why he's. He must be running that way. And Obi, your turn. You are invisible.
I just.
If this is football, the skull is up here and the end zone is over here next to Amra.
Get the skull! I yell across.
I still don't think any of you know Obi's here because Alan hasn't really mentioned it.
Well, I'm actually yelling at Alan. Get the skull!
Okay.
Well, I was going to attempt to save Grim, but based on his current instructions...
Yeah. And an AC of 24, I can take a hit or two.
Do I have anything that lets me, quote-unquote, get the skull?
Or destroy what's holding the skull.
Nope, no fun bonus action. So, stabby stab, or more to the point, slashy slash.
Okie dokie. That'll be the invisibility gone.
Indeed, it will.
But you get advantage on your attacks.
Sure do. That one definitely hits.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's a crit. It's a crit, right? It's the advantage. Yeah.
Sure is. And in fact, since it is a
Oh.
crit, and I am an orc, a thing happens. You can roll one of your weapon's damage dice an additional time.
Oh, this is key.
Spicy. So, D8.
One spicy meatball.
I said it was key. By key, I meant this is disappointing. Okay. She takes some damage. She is very haggard. She kind of goes down to one knee in the water and looks up at you, cursing while clutching the skull to her breast. She looks very nearly dead. Like she
That
looks
might
like
be
she
the
should have-
most damage I've ever done in a turn.
It definitely is with OB for sure. 100%. That was really good. But like, if you'd have rolled well on the D8, that would have been terminal damage. Anything else from you, OB?
Yeah,
Sorry.
28 damage.
Yeah.
That for sure would have been. No, I feel like I have to stay within 5 feet of her in case she tries some tricksy shit.
I mean, you can always bonus action offhand because you can. If you're not using a bonus action for anything, you might as well use your offhand, right?
Sure, because the DM said so.
Yeah, take it.
I mean, you don't have to.
Definitely doesn't do anything.
No, okay. It was a bit of an opportunistic one, but
Well, you missed me.
Truthfully, I didn't realize he had two weapon fighting, but
I don't think you need it. You just don't get the proficiency bonus. If you've got two weapons,
you're
you
right,
get
you're right.
proficiency.
You don't get to add the characteristic on the damage, the proficiency you get.
Sorry, Alan. Do you want to take a turn?
So as I come running over, my axe goes through midair.
Yeah.
And I kind of like bring it up and look at this Grimlock here, and just sort of like snort him and just push him away with my little finger, and then take an attack opportunity. I don't give a crap. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, because that's how far he goes.
This bony club has a spike in it. I don't understand how you're brushing that off with such fuming. That's really offensive.
How much damage am I taking if you hit me?
You're taking 3 damage, which you can halve.
Yep. One. The skull seems. I heard Grim shouting the skull, and I saw Obi up here. So then I ragey reckless, blah blah blah. Once, twice, and he hits.
3 times a lady.
Smack, 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 smack.
Oh yeah, she'd be dead. Like just hack, hack. Green slime, pussy, leathery mess on the floor with still with a skull in the now disembodied clawed hand.
And that's what kick it to Obi, so you pick that up and then smack the one to the right as my bonus. There you go.
Boom! It's also dead.
Grim, is that what you wanted?
You like playing a Minotaur.
I nod in quiet approval.
Yeah.
That's typical Christian, though. Like, Obi comes out with visibility, sneak attack, clever damage, comes out the shadows, and he's like, oh, that's something to hit.
Yep.
I've done the last damage. I'm the winner.
That's it.
Farlan.
Well done.
There's no hags left currently.
Oh. So this guy in front of me, is it? I'm just going to Oh, I can do a thing where I don't get attacks of opportunity, can't I? Hang on. Am I? Do. So, what is it? Zephyr Strike. You got the win until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. There we go.
Yeah. That's nice.
So, that's that. Oh, didn't want me to press it. Sorry.
That's okay.
And then, so I'm going to move here.
Yeah. You sure?
And
He's going to hit you with a spiked bone club.
isn't it opportunity? Doesn't it? Doesn't Zephyr
No, of
Strike?
course, Zephyr Strike doesn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
And so
I'm just happy. Go for it.
So I'm going to shoot him in the face
Oh, nice.
because he thought about hitting me,
He was going to hit you for 8 bludgeoning damage as well.
which would have sent me down.
Right. But
So
you
he
didn't do that
he's-
because you very sensibly Zephyr Strikes. Roll for damage. AC 11. You're going to sharpshoot. Nope.
Wish I hadn't. Try again. I think he needs to. Oh, screw it.
Oh, roll for damage.
Boom.
Yeah, he's dead. His corpse rolls
Wicked.
down the little copse there. Anything else, Barnum?
No, I think that's all I've got.
Right. Then it is Amra, who moves sideways and just tries to do this on the bottom of a bigger crab.
Nip.
I mean, technically, actually, she would, with it the heck dead, I think Amra would become Amra again, actually. So she's actually going to attack the crab. With her spear. Nice. Yeah, so you just see Amra kind of this crab grow into this this druid lady, who kind of looks around for a second, picks up her 2-handed spear, and like right in the front of this crab. The battle is on. Grim.
All right, I'll brandish my holy symbol and provide Chiron with 20
Praising.
and Farland with 15. Up to max half.
Praise the Morning Lord. Sorry.
Yeah, not more than half your total HP, but I assume that
Oh yeah,
neither of those.
I was at
No
1,
problem.
so they have
Okay.
71 total HP.
All right, so 20 and 15, and
Nice.
then I will move my chicken of blasting down here and attack the crab. Actually, so Amra hit the crab up
That's
there?
gonna be nice and rice, isn't it? Oh god.
I'll go ahead and attack this crab then.
And attack El Crabble.
Let's see here. Where's my? Where is it? There you go. Okay. Well, so much for that. Yep.
Okay. That was a miss.
Yep. Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'll just hold my ground. Keep their
Okay.
attention. I yell at all 3 of them at once.
It's about that point exactly when the skull on the surface of the water
Oh, what
thing
great timing!
burst into flame.
Awesome.
He is
Versus
hell bent
bright-
on us not getting it to the altar. is what
Bright
I'm getting.
green flame, and kind of levitates in the air, and like this energy, this green pulsing energy, seems to form in its jaw, and it just turns around wildly, assessing the situation, and then goes full charge to the north and bumps into this wall several times as if it can't see where it's going. And that's all the skull does this time.
I wonder if we have some. I wonder if we can grab it.
It's a little broken. They are not well demi-lichers. They're a little on the crazy side. For 20. Okay, he's not going to do much. Yeah. And then this one is. Can you put your aura back on for a second, Karen? That aura was good. because he's not escaping anyway. Don't worry about it too much. But I guess this guy is probably within 30 foot, so he won't take a check. He's still scared. He's going to come around to there. This one is going to attack Amra now because Amra's attacked him. And he's going to miss. And then this Grimlock here is within 30. And then Uma, what will you guys have Uma do? Do you want her to
attack the Grimlock that is
Yeah,
in
give the
combat with her?
Grimlock a good whipping?
Whack the Grimlock.
Okay. So that's the Grimlock's dead. And then she's going to move here, and then she's going to do it again. Hasn't come through yet, but D&D Beyond, that is... Yep, that's another dead Grimlock. Karen.
Okay, I will be casting my last spell for the day, and it's gonna be a Shatter center on this. It's 10 foot stuff, so get these guys.
What's the
So
spell?
it's Shatter. I'm gonna use it.
Okay. Nice.
It's all of these 4.
Wow. So this one too?
Yeah, because it's 10 feet.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I'm gonna just so they need to get a 16 save or die. Crap. How does it look when those 4 Grimlocks die to shatter?
It's standard that it's standard damage, I think. So it's basically they head explode.
Oh man, that's brutal. These things were not expecting that. They were kind of charging towards Grim to take chunks out of the poor dwarf. But,
I got your back, buddy.
Again, I nod silently. Thank you.
That's not.
This Grimlock is just going to go splash into the water, I think, and try and swim away out of the grotto, going downwards. So he's still scared, and now he knows they can't win. This Grimlock is stuck up there because he can't move any closer. This crab, the crab actually keeps on fighting. He's going to attack Amra. Like he's got no choice. 4 reasons. Amra takes 7 points of damage. And then this Grimlock up here. He's going to try and get away under the water. He's terrified of Karen. He just kind of looks over. Oh, fuck this. Dives down under. Obi. Who are you going to nearly kill this time?
Let's see how thick that plot armor is as Obi runs up to the skull, grabs it like this, and turns it back towards the island.
It looks unperturbed, and you notice, although it's not its turn yet, it does start to float towards the island.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Alan, there's a skull sort of floating in your general direction.
Very late dinner.
That's all good.
Down here.
There's a skull floating in your general direction.
Yep.
Pointed that way by Obi, with like a tender nudge in the right direction.
Against the crab.
Advantage. So yeah, it's dead.
Cool.
Ah!
Nice. So we'll come over to here to the next crab. That's it.
Nice. Farland.
Um,
Don't know why you guys ever felt worried. This was an easy one.
Tharlan sees that Alan's probably going to be all right with that crab. And so
Epic
take a
battle,
pop
crab
at
versus
the-
Minotaur.
yeah, I'd take a pop at the dude on the top left-hand side
Yeah, I see him.
to the
This,
north.
This terrified Grimlock cowering in the corner.
Yeah, he's not. I might be doing him a favour. He might not be carrying for much longer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Roll for damage. Like you add 10 to it, he's got 11 health, so I don't know how you could. Yep, he's dead.
And then just because it might be quite satisfying to ruin Alan's day, I'm going to shoot the crab that Alan's going
Oh.
after.
Brutal.
It might not work.
Looks a lot more heavily armored than the. Well, which won't bother you because of the 22 you just rolled. Yeah, that crab just takes it right in the eye and just kind of suddenly looks very much like soup.
Yeah, sorry, Alan. I have visions of Alan swinging into thin air. I think that's it. Me done.
Nice. Grim.
Okay, so grapple, I assume. I'll ask the question. So could I dash towards
Yeah.
the skull and still try to grab it? Because I can't. I can get on land. I get there.
Grapple is an action, really.
It's an action. Okay.
Like you can sort of try and push it somewhere without it being contested. As long as it goes with it, that's fine. But it's just if you, as soon as it contests you, that becomes an action at that stage.
Gotcha. All right. So I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. And I'll go ahead and just cast Sacred Flame on that guy.
Yep, nice.
Just to try to do something on the way over.
He failed the dex save, and he gets burned to a crisp in your Sacred Radiant Light.
Oh. Cool. Oh,
It's nice when that spell does something.
that worked. And then as a bonus action, I will move my chicken. It only goes, 20?
Of course you will.
Yeah, why not? 2, 3. Oop, he'll move right here. Cool, that's it.
Okay, Amra. I don't know what Amra would do. Probably. Let's have a look. Does anyone need any healing?
I mean, it's never a bad thing. Not least because I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen if that skull hits that thing.
Farlan, you get 26 health back as she heals your wounds. She kind of comes over.
Thank you.
And this green light overtakes her, and you could feel like at one with the forest and peaceful again for a second as healing magic runs into you. So that's good.
Except there's
Thank you.
spiders everywhere.
Yeah, this Grimlock is just going to dive into the water and try and escape. There's no way he wants to stay. So he is going to cast the Flame Skull as he starts to move towards the altar. Looks panicked like he sees enemies there, and he casts Fireball. Kind of like there. So Grim and Alan, can you give me a dexterity save, please?
So is that shit an enemy?
Ooh, sweet.
He's just confused. Alan, you take 36 points of damage.
I get advantage from dex saves.
Okay, you take 18 points worth of damage, and Grim, you take 18 points worth of damage. And Kyron,
I'm on the edge. Ah, yeah. Sorry.
I think yeah. Just it didn't line up. It kind of would have gone there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 36 points of damage.
No, I take 18.
Nice. Okay.
I'm fire resistant. I'm a tiefling.
Whoop, whoop. And then it just floats towards the altar. Like that.
Ooh.
And then when it gets there, as it's kind of floating along, it turns around in circles as it goes, like it's doing loop the loops. It's not going racing line. It's kind of going all over the place.
But right now it's sitting over the altar.
Yeah, it's kind of hovering over, like 10 foot above.
Is it over whatever? Is there some circle or anything inscribed on the altar?
Yeah, there's like this, like a square in the middle with like an imprint on it.
Gotcha.
It's not quite over that bit. Who's got the tincture?
Boop, me.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna pull Kobe Bryant next.
Kyron.
Watch this.
I don't think this guy's gonna be an enemy. And if this guy's gonna be an enemy, he's gonna kill us all.
Well, we need a flaming skull, not a dead skull, to enact the ritual.
So I should not attack him.
Yeah, I say I just kind of wave off on the looking at the skull.
Okay, I'll attack. I'll Eldritch Blast the last guy.
No, you won't. Actually, you will. You've got really rubbish AC. Yeah, you do.
I have the second attack, but if it's dead, yes.
Yeah.
And then,
after all dead, I'm going to take us out of initiative.
Since I don't want to be, I want to be like here, so I don't get hit by all of these fireball shenanigans. And if we are out of initiative, I'm gonna use lay on hand on myself and heal 20 hit point.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
the skull doesn't look like it's attacking anyone now. It's going to cast its fireball, and it's kind of like going around in circles, loop the loop, getting closer and closer towards the ceiling. So, congratulations on surviving the combat. But what's the next part?
Quickly yell to Alan, "Grab the skull!" And I point to the indentation on the altar. And as I'm running over, pulling out the tincture and also healing myself with Cure Wounds.
Alley-oop.
Do you want me to jump onto the altar then?
No, I point to the skull. I say, "Grab the skull, put it there," and I point to the indentation on the altar.
Okay. Matt, what do we do to try and jump up and grab this thing?
I don't know. I'll give you athletics.
Okay.
20.
Are you going to grab it with anything, or just with your two giant cow hands?
Just with my cow hands.
Yep.
Now, if I remember correctly,
Oh.
Alan has people hands. Distinctly people hands.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So he grabs it with his people hands and he slam dunks it. It's quite like it's like the flame coming out of where its ears would be. So it's quite hot, but it's not hot enough to burn at the moment. And you kind of slam dunk it, like pushing against the altar, and you can kind of feel it wriggling underneath your hands. It's like trying to move out the way, one way then the other.
Pull the cork, pour it over it. See what happens.
The flames go out, and it rests, not fidgeting, on the altar.
I sort of look up and go, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. Just take a step back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, everyone take a step back.
The altar like lights up, and you see these. Did Alan take a step forward when you all said that? The altar lights up these purple arcane symbols that kind of ripple across the air, and you know that kind of the way the air kind of shimmers above a bonfire when it lights up the air. It kind of looks like that, like the air is folding in on itself for a second, and then you hear like a sound, like something's being sucked out of the room, like a, and then the skull catches fire again and hovers just off the ground, still hovering and facing all of you, looking at you from.
I just look at Grin and say, "Do you want me to grab it again?"
I hold hand no. I turn to the skull, So we did what we were told. Who are you?
I look at you and say, are you talking to us? You talking to it now? I don't
It doesn't say anything. When you talk to it, the green fire expands until it's so bright you can barely see the skull underneath it, and then it kind of goes down again, and it just it kind of nods in acquiescence to you for a second. Doesn't say anything.
Well,
but it does start looking around the cave, and its movements seem like, if you're any judge, its movements seem a lot more controlled and thoughtful, less bumping into walls, and more purposeful, looking around, like it's investigating the area that it is in.
We were tasked to help bring you back, with the notion that you would help your 12 brethren restore order in Skullport against the Xanathar and potentially a Drow invasion. We are friend.
All together, you all hear in your heads the same voice, and it says, "The Netherese will have dominion over Skullport. The enemies of the Netherese will be crushed with arcane fires. Their agony and the agony of all will be absolute under our iron fist."
I look around and say, did anybody else hear that?
We might have fucked this up.
No.
Kind of floating upwards, examining the ceiling, and then like it's looking for a way out.
Well, one, we aren't enemies, and we probably can help you get out of here since it's surrounded by water. You have to go down to go up. So perhaps we could just talk a little bit more about your plans and how we fit into that.
You hear all of you together again, straight into your heads. Your service to us is of our station. And then it sees like this little this tunnel in the ceiling above. It's not a big one, but it can fit a skull through it, and it kind of rattles off through the tunnel. And the last you see is this kind of green flame disappearing into the distance. But you do hear one more word in your head as it disappears. You hear it go to Skullport.
I mean, a thank you would have been nice.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I shake my head and start picking up crab meat.
Ancient Netherese lichers are just bastards.
I mean, Netherese wizards were fucking bastards. If they're demi liches, it's even worse.
I don't
Obi.
know that this was the right call.
Yeah. So, Obi, while you were gone, we found out that we could essentially bring back the 13 mages, right, to Fort Xanathar, Drow. We thought it was a good idea. Kinda. That's what we just did.
Bring back 13 liches.
Let's make a point about that. I was like advising to not doing this shit because the Netherese are a powerful race.
It was a majority vote. That's all it was.
Yeah, no. I just wanna say what I had to say.
So why don't we go? Why don't we go see what's happening up top? Perhaps anyone can use some healing. I've got a little bit left to help people out. Because I don't know. It might be a shit show up there.
Can we rest here before we go up?
Ooh, I like that. Let's give it 24 hours to work.
No, at least an hour.
Hey, look. I mean, no. I'm with. I think give it as long as you like. Because let's be honest, we're not going to be able to deal with what's up there anyway. So
No. I mean, this seems like a pretty safe location to like make a long rest if we can.
Definitely thought this through, right? Though this is part of your plan.
Listen, I would like to refer to my comments earlier about how action economy works. And then I want you to picture, instead of 25 Grimlocks and hags, 13 liches.
And a
I just want to point out though that we did beat the last lot.
Right.
Yes, but we are on the part on the same side of the leeches this time.
Right. They'll be
Guys,
fighting the
guys.
hordes of Xanathar on Skull Isle.
Guys, I'm not sure if you can see my poster here,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Vecna.
I've heard of Vecna.
I'm well versed in how liches play because they're one of my favorite monsters, and I'm just telling you, no meta information.
So,
No,
I think it-
no. But we are like on the same side of the leeches this time, so.
Not listen, not 1, 13.
I'm making crab soup with some tea. I'm settling
The
down.
only thing, the only thing I
Roll for
would
cooking.
say is that if they're I don't know, redecorating Skullport, shall we say, then it might get people out of where we want to go in the dungeon and things. It might work in our favour in the short term.
I'm not sure that we've shopped enough.
No, I'm thinking there's all of
I like the fact that
Island to
you've
look at. Who knows what's on that, right?
I like the fact that you've just declared that it's game over, and then the next thought was retail.
Listen, the last campaign I played with Matt, I didn't have a third of the money that I currently have at my disposal, and there's a shopping hub available to me. So
Available.
It might not be there.
Available on
Money.
fire.
filled with 13 liches trying to restore order.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely your play from here. I mean, whatever you guys.
how
want.
I'm
long-
all for the long rest. I don't necessarily need it for health, but I do need it for spell slots. And also, I mean, I don't know anything, but I would assume that based on the last combat, that seems like level 8, and a long rest would let us get there. So, I mean, again, I don't know.
Yeah. I like your plan.
Yeah,
Who wants crab? Who wants crab soup?
I'll have some.
And I want crab soup. Yeah.
Yes, I would like some crab bisque and tea as well, please.
Yeah. I try to take the crab bits off my horns and off my, put it in the pot. So we have a long rest, guys, down there.
Yeah.
DM, are there any bodies to search, specifically hags, but I'll take anything.
I mean, there's a couple of hags you can search, and there's lots of humanoids, and there's crabs, and
We'll give the whole grotto a once over, since we have a long rest.
I mean, give me an investigation check, so I've got a sense about like how deep
right
we go in here.
Are these shining crystals?
Ooh,
like,
there you go.
Do they seem as though they might be worth anything if I take time to?
Yeah, but they are like part of. They're like stalagmites, like stacked.
Yeah, okay.
You can try and get them off, but they're not going to like just be like, oh, giant crystal.
Right. I get you.
So, by the way, OB, I hand you over the assassin's blood poison that we procured, and the giant spider venom here while you were gone.
Alan's a bit upset nobody's
Wow,
noticed his
excellent.
horn. He's a little bit upset nobody's mentioned it. Or said, what a nice horn.
Oh man, that's funny.
So I'll go back to my tea.
Now, Grim, I don't know that I read your post correctly, but
Oh, look at that.
did you take the other spider venoms that I had?
No, we just collected 2 new vials for you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It feels like level 8's taken a long time. I don't know why.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So we can go ahead and quickly adjust for this.
So as I'm sitting down around my teapot, I'm
So
sort
it's
of
level 8.
yeah. I'm sort of like,
Correct.
just chatting and saying, oh, do you know what? I feel like I've learned lots of like maneuvers Or, guys, I might have become sort of like a champion in my field, but I really can't decide maneuvers or champion. What do you think, group?
I think you should choose a better subclasses.
The Battlemaster.
No, no. You should choose the Echo Knight. So we can have double Minotaurs on the battlefield.
Oh, isn't that? Oh no.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you, Christian.
Go on.
Optimal gameplay is Battlemaster. However, I don't know that Alan is smart enough for that.
It's kind of there's a lot. Yeah,
Battlemaster.
it's a bit finessey, Battlemaster, I think.
Yeah, go champion and wreck those bastards up.
And then just the champion where I get the extra hits and stuff. And that's what I was thinking.
Sorry, how do I level up?
I think his either should be champion. I think he should use Echo Knight is pretty good. You should.
Oh, but come on, that's. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Is there any watches or watch order? Like, I know you guys are talking about metering at the moment, but overnight.
Yeah, I think that Obi would stand the first watch.
I don't sleep, so I'll stand in this corner over here.
I'm snoring. I'm out.
Anyone watching Chiron will see him commune with his sword. And Chiron, while you're communing with your sword, something strange happens just for a second. Like the patch of air around your sword shimmers for a second, and instead of your sword, you are holding a cobra. Like just for a whole second, and the cobra like hisses and looks at you and almost melts back into the shape of the sword again.
Nice. That's a very nice thing. I'm happy.
So, as your sword can now do this as you will it, your sword gains an extra 5 foot of reach and can now reach 10 foot instead of 5.
Wow, that's good. I will make the change.
When it goes 10 foot, it looks more like a snake's bite than a sword stab. So, yeah.
Nice. So it's just adding the fitness.
Just at this level, it's currently just adding the reach.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it
Sorry,
looks bad. I know Obi's waiting for me to say his rapier grows with a strange light and imbues itself with.
No, I'm waiting for you to give me some way to cast more spells. But anyway, that's the 3rd level spell I picked.
Nice.
That was an unintentional click, but hey, now you know.
It's really good as well. I love that spell.
Sorry, I missed because I went for a week. How do I level up?
You on D&D Beyond or?
I'm on Roll20.
Okay, so Roll20. If you're looking at your character sheet,
I've forgotten.
If you're looking at your character sheet, go up near the nameplate.
Yeah.
And there will be like a little sprocket or gear.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
And then you can just go into that and manage levels.
Okay. Cool.
So it's about
It's about that time.
3 hours into your rest when there's a bloop and something floats to the surface of the grotto.
Oh
Attached
boy.
to a rope is most of a Kuatoa. And,
Most.
where his skull was, there's a giant-sized hole that looks like his skull's been bashed in. And the rope is the other half of the rope you took with you to find this place, and his neck is tied to it.
Oh, so we've been stranded.
Well, no, you can still find your way to the surface relatively easy, but you just need to find your way like west of the grotto and then up. And up's one of the easier directions. You'll be fine. There's no possibility of danger here.
Sounds like it. Or sound. Yep. What I said.
Now, I will get back to you with the. So you find 37 silvers worth of just little, not really even precious rocks, like just little lumps of silver and a lump of gold. It's 37 silvers worth of stuff with all the little guys. Sea Hag did not have very much, but she did have a small eye.
Very Jason the Argonauts.
An actual eye. Yeah. Everything else was just rags and pus.
Cool.
But it's a genuine sea hag's eye, so there's that.
Matt, I need to remind me, was it a +3 to hit and +3 damage on this horn thing?
No, plus one, Christian. No, it was +3, but it was only for Goring Rush. I apologise. It's specific to Goring Rush.
So it's +3 to hit and +3 damage on Goring Rush.
Yeah, correct. Right. What I should do is make it as a homebrew item in D&D. Sorry.
Yeah, I can probably make a magic horn attack.
Christian, you got the magic horn.
I've got the magic horn, mate. I've always wanted the magic horn. That's the only time I can get the horn is in D&D and fantasy.
Yeah, tell me about it. Right. So, anything else going on overnight other than the body of the Kuatoa, the looting of the eye and the silver, and the discussion of Obi recognizing that Skullport is fucked, but also lustfully wishing after a shopping spree?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, I'm kind of like feeling good.
You guys have graffitied this battle map up pretty good as well. There is tat everywhere going on here.
If Erin comes back, she will be pleased.
Oh no, because she wasn't here at the end. She doesn't get to level.
Okay, you can tell her that. You can tell her that.
She'll be fine. Fine.
I feel happy with champion choice as well.
Yeah.
Echo Knight would have just been ridiculous. That's doesn't really. I can't. Yeah.
It's literally the strongest fighter class or subclass that there is.
There is, yeah. It just doesn't fit. I don't think it fits with Alan in his story, really. Neither did Battlemaster in a way, but you're right. That's why I was 50-50ing, because it seemed too finesse for Alan, all that maneuver shenanigans.
I think once you've rolled yourself a tea-drinking Minotaur, you're allowed to bend a few of the rules and make it fit your character at that stage. Like, he's an unusual Minotaur, and also an unusual tea drinker. Like,
yeah, he likes his tea. I think they're all in depth and leveling up. Look, Matt, by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. And what is the intention of you guys to do next?
So, did we drop into this place, or did we come up from underneath?
You go bloop down, and then you kind of follow this rope, and then you went up, like down and then up a bit.
Right.
It's
Okay.
I think.
I thought we dropped in.
Sorry. So I think unless I'm getting this right, I think I can take water breathing as a spell.
Yeah, but you managed to hold your breath on the way down here, so you may not need water breathing to that. But because you know the direction already, it's not even really a skill check. It's just
So then, why do the rope, Matt? I don't trust you, Matt. Why do? Don't give us this bullshit. It's not really a skill check. You now get sucked into a vortex of whirlpool where 25 liches and 36 sea hags are.
There are only 13 liches. I've made that very clear. I've been honest from the start.
I'd love it if Skullport's been razed to the ground. It's nothing but undead hordes. It'd be brilliant.
Well, then you're in for a good night, sir.
Yep. Bring on the paladins. Come on. Got a couple.
Yeah, I've got a couple of paladins. I need to go to...
Okay, where is my mouse gone? That's weird.
Skull Island. That's got a lot of tokens. Yeah. Oh, all your tokens are still on Skull Island. That's fine. And you left your zombies there too.
Yep.
They're still tied up in the. I mean, Obi and Alan would know this because the first thing they saw, the reason they knew to stop at that jetty was because they saw these two zombies on ropes tied up and howling.
We recognised them.
Yeah, there are only two though, guys. I'm sorry to say.
You lost some, didn't we?
Not all zombies made it.
I think
Erin was gutted because it's one of her zombies.
Oh.
It's not like you can just walk into a shop and casually just buy a new zombie, is it? You know?
I've got a feeling there might be plenty up top.
Armies of them.
Armies of zombies, yeah. So what's the plan then, guys? How are we going to get down here? Matt, you reckon you can swim back with the rope, Thala? And tie it back up at the jetty?
Is anyone taking anything interesting that's going to involve me needing tokens at the next level?
I know, still trying to select 2 more spells.
Yeah, I'm gonna
animated coffin token not needed at all, Pete, for that. No.
Not yet, Matt. Not yet.
Hey, Strahd. Here's your mum and dad.
My other campaign, right? They raid Babylon Saga's hut. And in Babylon Saga's hut, there's a little pouch of +1 slingshot pellets. And you guys burned it down.
Oh,
so he was like, as a wizard,
nice.
and he's used those for his animated objects. And he now just takes these pellets, and it's like rapid fire, 50 damage, rapid fire, 60 damage.
That's brilliant.
Incredible. It was
brilliant.
So good. Absolutely.
Yeah,
decimated rocks on top of the Selenka Pass. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of theory stuff about how best to use that, and I'm sure that you've heard it before, but using coppers to just animate 10 coppers,
Yeah.
but +1 pellets. Like that's
It's
fucking.
so good.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun as well. I mean, I'm gonna have to ruin his day at some point and like have someone like destroy them, but it's like he's not having those for the next 4 levels. That's for sure. They're
Oh, yeah,
waiting.
you know, Strahd just matrix them out of the air and just crushes them into rubble.
Dust.
Excuse me while I write that down. Style.
You
It's
are you running Avernus?
No, not currently.
No.
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like playing in Avernus yesterday, and we were like in the dungeon of the Tree Dead, and we die by the Bane, that stuff, that ridiculously overpowered combat. The one with that does double damage. If you are,
Fist of Bane.
Yeah, that's an incredibly difficult. I died at, and it took 4 of our 5 of a party of 5.
Wow.
Yeah. So I will forever campaign against level 1 through 3.
I hate those shit.
So I started Avernus. All of my players were at level 4, and I started with 7 or 8 players. And that game only happens twice a month. It's every other Friday, and they just last Friday finished the Dungeon of the Dead 3, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just really good at using enemies. Because
No,
I barely did any stat buffs to them.
and they're still insane.
Oh yeah, and there were several occasions where they almost TPK.
There is one enemy that can cast Fireball twice.
Yes, I know, and I did that in an enclosed room.
And you're supposed to enter in that dungeon at level 2.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's a Master of Souls or something, and it's they managed to almost kill it in 1 round, and then I was like, dope, it has fireball. So how many of you are standing in this room? Oh, well, we're all in this room. I'm still in the hallway. Cool. Everybody make a dex save. And I've been playing with these players for about a year. We tried to do Dragon Horde, but it fell apart. And this was the first. They're all brand new. They've never played. I literally taught them how to make characters, how to play the game, and I put all of the dice for the fireball in my hands and went. and they were like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "That."
Welcome
that
to
is-
Fireball.
That's fireball.
Yeah,
It was pretty good. I think it was 26.
Okay.
26 out of what 35 total. So it was a pretty solid fireball, and I think 2 of them immediately dropped, just immediately, because they didn't make the deck save, and then everybody else still took like 13 or 14 damage, and they were like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
I was actually one-shotted by the Bane thing because he hit me with the glare. He got advantage. He crit me once and hit me with the second attack. I took 44 damage at level 2.
Yep.
Okay, how's
It's
everyone doing with leveling, by the way?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Also-
done. I'm done.
For some reason, the spells didn't apply. I couldn't. It was a bit. The interface was all a bit odd.
So if you go, are you doing it? You're doing it on D&D Beyond?
Roll 20.
I know. Roll 20.
Okay, so for Roll20, if you open your character sheet and then you go to the eye at the top of the like chat column, you can look up whatever spells you want and drag and drop them onto your character sheet.
Oh, wicked. Thank you.
Yeah. But
As
also,
long-
only
well, as
only
long
spells
as
you're
your
legally
character
allowed.
sheet-
That wasn't grab any spells you want. This isn't spell
Yeah.
supermarket.
Yeah, as long as your character sheet isn't popped out of the browser. If
think
it is,
so.
you have to close it and then reopen it in the same browser, so it's just in a different tab.
Yeah,
Because if
maybe.
it's outside of the browser, for whatever reason, it won't let you drag and drop them.
Fair enough.
So when you all pop to the surface, you've had a long rest. You notice something suspicious.
Shocking.
You're joking.
There is a complete absence of flame skulls. They were kind of circling around, these little green lights hovering in the sky before. Nope, not there at all. Everything else seems as it was, but there's no ballistas being fired because Skull Island currently does not look like it is under attack.
Hey, we won.
Hey,
Definitely.
back to
Praise
the,
the morning, Lord.
yeah. Let's go back to the tavern
Problems
and
over.
cash in and
Day is
call it a day.
won. Yep.
Okay.
No possible cause for worry. Thank goodness.
Well, I guess we take the boat back to the mainland and or Skullport Island rather, and see what damage we've wrought.
Yeah. My horn is tingling. My horn is tingling,
Oh boy!
and it feels like it agrees with you. Oh my god, maybe I'm just too tired.
Oh, come on.
I'll get rid
I'm
of
going to
those
assume that's an error, and we weren't supposed to see that.
Yes, it was. Nothing
Oh, what
to
I
worry
missed?
about there.
I missed it. What was it?
I was,
You know what I
was
missed?
trying to- I was
What was
trying
that?
to reveal sort of some ballistas, and it went potty on my reveal button.
Almost zoomed in. Oh, I missed that.
Nothing to see here. There's
Ooh.
no mobs on Skull Island. There's no monsters on Skull Island. It's fine.
I mean, it's called Skull Island. I mean, what could possibly be on there?
But is that-
There's no wolves on Fenris.
Yeah.
There is no
Is that where we're
war in
going?
Boston, say.
Yeah, it's just a sweet little place. There, big fortress with no one involved. Seems quiet, in fact.
I mean, that's a big presumption that we would walk into the lion's den, right?
No,
So
I said
ready-
that's what we
Are
were
we
doing.
ready to go?
I mean,
yeah,
I
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Pete said that's what you were doing, and
I think
I
we,
basically told you that every
Consistent.
villain from here to Waterdeep is currently gathered there under some kind of big boss general who rides around on a big winged creature. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're heading there because I've made it pretty clear you'll die if you do.
That'd be the
Mm,
certain death
Based
thing,
on
right?
the modus operandum of the group, it seems reasonable.
well, we could
I mean,
go
I guess-
shopping.
The other option is continuing further into the dungeon. I
Sure.
leave
I mean,
this up
you-
to a group
All
vote.
options and none are available to you.
Alan is nonplussed. He's happy to go to the island, or he's happy to go carry on in a dungeon. No,
Do
in
the-
fact,
are the-
you would rather go in the dungeon, actually.
So
Alan
the
would
script
rather-
there, I said this to the group, however, you weren't here. I waited to waited till you put your headphones off, and then I thought I'll start the narrative. You're welcome. But it's really important that I do that, particularly because you're the only person that writes anything down in terms of a log. So it's really important to keep you out of half the story. So
Exactly.
you pop your head up, and there are noticeably no skulls, no green glimmers, not the hint of anything flying around. No ballistas being fired. It is the quietest you have seen in this large cavern.
Do we happen to see? Because before when we were headed, we saw these faces and people peeking out from the parapets of the fort. Do we see any activity along the ramparts or?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, I got another +1 on that. Let's see what happens.
Okay, nice. These are definitely manned. Occasionally, you see like glimmers where the ballistas are being turned around, or something metallic walks past the window. They're definitely still on high alert. Just nothing's being shot because nothing's currently attacking.
I'm kind of with Alan on. I don't see any upside to. I mean, I think our job is done here in Skullport, huh? I mean, we've empowered the skulls, right, to fight Skull Island. We could just keep on heading underground.
Well, I mean, I could turn myself in.
Why would you do that?
Well, I'm gonna kick your ass before you do that, because you could have told us before we, I don't know, bring back to life ancient, powerful wizards.
Well, who are you turning
You need to
yourself
let- you need
in?
to let that-
Right? All right, didn't we just
Xanathar?
follow? Yeah, but didn't we just follow Reg's plan? Isn't that who you're working with?
Well, technically, I was working for Reg's mom, and that brings me to another point. I still have to find Reg.
Huh.
Because I really do need to talk to him about what happened in his house.
Cade.
Sure, maybe there are 14 demi-liches currently on Skull Island.
I mean, maybe they're having a demi-lich party and we are not invited, but that's another.
I mean, why
I
would
mean,
they
are we
invite you?
still shopping?
I'm not
Sorry,
trying
guys.
to force it, but
I'm laughing, but
Well,
I really can't get involved with this decision here. This is all on
to
you.
be clear, everybody in Skullport, put a line aside Skull Island, is hunting for you and the ox over here. Tall guy
Yeah.
with gold tip. So you can't really go there.
Maybe, now he's got the gold horn. Maybe they won't recognize him.
It's true. It's a good disguise.
Yep.
And then on Skull Island, every Xanathar minion has gathered to fight the skulls, who we've now empowered, and they are all hunting for us too. So I'm just trying to figure out the wisdom of this.
You've forgotten the Drow, because the Drow are pretty
Oh
much.
yeah, and the
as
Drow
well.
about to show up, and it's going to become a three-way circle dance. So it's going to be real fun here. And I did just gain a point of wisdom in my sleep, and so I think you should reconsider.
My father once
I
told
feel
me.
wiser than usual.
Yeah. He said, "Let's get the fuck out of here, son," and I'm going to take his advice.
Yeah, when a Minotaur has a good idea, you jump on it.
Yeah.
You jump on the Minotaur, not on the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, or both. You probably get
well,
out fast.
Grim, I defer to your infinite wisdom. So
You're +1.
Plus one.
Well, well, does anyone else want to go on to Skull Island? I'm not against it.
I mean, do we know the location of the portals from here to the top of this dungeon?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lady in town who will teleport us into Waterdeep. And then there is a portal on level, I think it was 2. We have a map that will go down somewhere. But we don't have anything else.
If the layering of this place has something to tell me, is that we are going to find a little bit more of these portals, so we can just keep going on, and maybe we can find something that can let us go back to Waterdeep, and maybe, because I think Skullport is off limits for the time being.
Who gave you that idea?
Just saying. We should avoid going into the three-way, the battle of the Three Kingdom. The Three Kingdom is
I like the way
undead.
You've gone to a great deal of trouble to prepare a very rare tincture. You've captured a flaming skull from the bottom of the ocean. You've taken it to the secret grotto of the Netherese. You've resurrected the Netherese Demi-Liches, and now you're like, no potential. No, we're just going to leave that there.
I can't help but think that we're due something. I mean, maybe these guys are proper scumbags, but it does feel like there should be some sort of reward for what we did.
They're scumbags. They don't give a fuck.
Okay. You guys clearly don't know who the Netherese were.
Yeah. Whatever.
No.
Okay.
I can make you a little history lesson. They were like the first empire of the Fire Room. So they basically has this like hegemon magocracy that conquer and were like basically enslaving all of the other life on this planet, and living in giant flying city powered by magic.
I can't
and they were
help but
like
think.
pretty racist of anything that was not like Netherese humans.
I can't help but think that would have been information valuable to us before we.
I was trying to tell you that before this, but nobody was listen to me.
But you have to pick your evil and pick your friends. What you're saying is that the fact that we're alive is the benefit, right? Is the offering that they gave us. So let's just take advantage of that and hightail it.
Okay, I'm all for hightailing it.
Yes, and we should avoid them because they are going to enslave us.
Yeah, plus we don't want Obi giving himself up to be tortured and humiliated by Xanath. That's just not right. He's such a good sod.
You know, if it helps us get away.
I mean, it literally took like...
And this from the elf, man. God, Jesus.
I mean...
You've really corrupted the elves in this party, you lot, because they started off as such nice fellows.
Guys,
I'll do that. You know, I'll always do the right
assholes. And most of them are liches at this point, so they're all fucking assholes.
So, if we were to leave, where do we go? We can't go back up the little route we went. We have a map on the first level of Scopeport that seems to have a path to some dwarven caves or something that we found out. We could kind of cruise around Skull Island and see if there's another exit to this place.
Probably a good idea to stay on the periphery.
I mean,
Just go around it.
The actual. So to the east is there is a cavern exit by sea, as it were.
By sea?
Yeah, there's like you see like with this where the river funnels off to the by river rather over here. That kind of leads in the direction of where level 3 was.
Oh, okay, but that's not the one we came shooting out of.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
but it's that's the general direction.
Shall we? Since OB is relieving himself in the corner, let's push the boat that way.
I'm all up for that. Let's get moving.
All right.
Before it all kicks off, we're stuck here in the middle of Apocalypse Now.
Okay. Thank God we play a game with no consequences. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever fucking cares about what is going to happen to Waterdeep when 13 Netherine Liches are gonna come up. So
we might bump into them again, and they might give us, like a little,
I mean, chances are we are gonna die way before we bump in them again, but that's another story.
Exactly, another quest or challenge.
Yeah.
Future.
Is there anything else I need to know about, apart from the fact you're hightailing out of there?
Nope.
Doing it quietly.
Yeah. Oh, I was just about to start singing a Minotaur pirate shanty, but I'll stop.
And with that, you look back behind you and you leave Skullport, currently a much quieter and less fearsome place.
Until we meet again.
Until it was.
Our work here is done.
Yes, you've definitely helped. with Skullport.
Matt's now got a week to write an entire campaign battle, where empires fall. It's
Which we're
rewritten.
walking away from.
Yeah, it's rewritten the entire Forgotten Realms
Please don't mind me.
fluff.
I've got 5 weeks building up to the encounter you just skipped, but whatever.
And I'm just singing my little pirate Minotaur shanty. Move.
I like to think he's on some sort of GM forum chat where he goes, "No, I didn't think that. No one's ever done that before."
All the DMs go, and they just floated off. Yep.
I made it clear it would be the end of Skullport.
They
So,
didn't
yeah.
even look back.
The river is quite calm, actually, when you go through several low passages where your head is quite low, and there's a few stalactites hanging from the ceiling, but they are without the rushing waters smashing you into them. Actually, they're pretty easy to avoid. You have to paddle because it's current is you're kind of going upstream now.
Mm-hmm.
So who's paddling?
Oh, I'll be paddling.
Who's got the oars?
I have one on one side.
Do we need 2 or only 1 people?
And you're going to need 2 to get to.
I'm gonna be the other one. Probably I'm the strongest one
Makes sense. So
Like,
you
after
you
our
run turning, and you kind of come out of this one bit of river onto another one, and it kind of opens up and becomes wide. And you look back, and you see on the wall behind you is a dead Koatoa with a sign that says, "This way leads to certain death," and it points towards the other way. And you've come out the hole that you could have gone in to get directly to Skullport before, instead choosing to go for the shark-infested waterfall route that you chose.
Oh yeah, I did hear about this.
Huh.
So what are we seeing then, Matt, around us at the moment? Just river.
Yeah, just a long passage river. You'd be aware of, from what Uma said before, that further up this river there's some kind of drow outpost on either side. You guys can see on your maps, I hope, the outcrops of rock to the north and south, where you saw the movement of the drow before. Further up is the cove, the pirate ghosts were, who I'm sure you remember fondly, walking up and down that cove there. And then further up again is the jetty where you encounter the Zorn. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember you used to have this companion called Wednesday?
Oh yeah,
And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
she's
I
gravel.
don't remember.
No, fair enough. Times move on, you know.
I barely knew her. So
She was
So
great.
there were, in terms of place to go, there is. There were exits from almost all of those places.
What's here?
You want to
So
go?
there were. You could.
Opposite the Zorn jetty, guys.
Yeah, there's those caves look like they went further to the south and to the north. Like that was the area adorned with statues, right? If you
Right,
remember.
statues of drow and their ilk. Uma seemed to think they might be outcasts of drow, but they were petrified.
Hmm.
These statues rarely come to life in this place. It's not a thing that happens.
No.
They just
Maybe the safest bet would be to climb maybe one of these 2 outcroppings, because the last time we passed the Pirate Cove, yeah, we had some entertaining interactions with
Okay.
Alan and Obi.
Let's do the south one, shall we?
Sure.
DM.
I think there were little ropes or ladders or something. Could be scaled.
Sure. Okay.
do that.
Can you move all your bits, or shall I? I'll move you forward.
Just move the boat, can't you, Matt?
I'll move his group.
There you go.
Yep.
Good rowing there. I don't know who was on
Yeah.
the oars, but they
Good rowing.
pelted you forward at quite the pace. Yeah, there are some rope ladders, but they stretch like between the outposts. They're like 15-foot high. These crags. I mean, you could climb them with your climbing skills, but there's no actual rope ladder from the ground to go up. There's like a rope that goes between the two encampments, north and south.
Right, okay.
Don't hear anything coming from either at the moment.
So we need somebody to go up freestyle and throw a rope down, right? That'd probably be the best thing to do.
Yep.
Who's elf-like?
I mean,
Yeah,
the only
exactly.
thing I'd
Pretty.
say is that
Do we know any elf?
the last time we went up a rope first, it almost didn't work out very well.
Okay.
So can I ask you to not fall or something after me?
Seems reasonable.
Just try not to fall over.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm asking.
And what level of lubrication is Howard applying before the climb this time? Or?
I don't
I'm
think
just
you
going
need
to
be.
moisten my hands. Just moisten my hands a bit. They are a little dry.
Makes sense. Okay. So you're climbing up the cave to the south. Who is going first? And are you all going together, or is it just one person going up to have a little look?
No, we're all going together.
Oh. I thought we were going to send up the Scouty Ranger.
I'll go
have a look.
first, but then we're all going together.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Go
Wait,
up you go.
Wave us up. Wave us up when you get
Yeah.
there.
When you get to the top, wave us up.
What?
I'm just putting out
So
there.
I could do with
Scouting
getting
is
an idea of
bullshit.
how you're going up. Like, are we talking speed, stealth? Are you trying to be safe, or you're not worried about you? Like, what are you prioritizing here during your climb? I'm trying to work out what
Yeah,
what
Lee.
checks to make.
Yeah, Lee. What are you doing?
Slow and steady, so the others can keep up.
We're waiting till you get to
And
the top.
are you
Then-
favouring stealth at all, or are you not?
Yes, I am. Slow, steady, quiet.
Stealthy,
Okay.
alert.
So absolutely no one could hear me
The
coming.
first 15 minutes past, you've climbed a foot, and
Yeah, with your bow out and your
Happy
sword
with that.
as you're
Father,
climbing.
would you take a stealth roll, and then the rest of your party that are coming with you can also take a stealth roll? I guess you're leaving the zombies on the boat.
I mean, that'd be all of them.
I'm going to actually tie a rope around each of the zombies to be able to pull them up after us.
Oh, nice, clever.
Yeah. We're doing this.
I'm at the bottom, just tying
Oh,
up the
yeah.
boat. I'm busy right now, Lee. I can't follow you up, mate.
Stealth is not gonna.
So if you're climbing up, can you move yourself like to the visible bit, like just to the south there, so I can see who's climbed up? Just make
Yeah,
it
I'm tying
I mean,
zombies. I'm not.
you could basically move all of us.
Farland, I've told you I'm busy tying the boat up. I can't leave the boat. I'm busy.
I'm tying the
boat.
zombies. I'm
Grim's
trying
doing
to
the zombies.
zombie situation. We'll be right up. We'll be
Throw
right
down
up.
a rope and we'll come on up. Oh, geez, Grim.
Honestly,
what is with this guy?
in the spirit of Obi, if I die, my next character is going to be total bullshit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is a new side of you.
Yeah.
As you poke your head up above the rock after those awesome stealth checks, the
Spiders.
I guess the first thing you notice is the fact that it seems to be some kind of encampment. There's like a few tents there. It's like bedrolls and stuff. I mean, I guess you would also notice the 8 drow. Bet you'd see those pretty quick because they've heard you coming up. They notice you, and you're in the
Pricks.
in the surprise round that follows. They will all be firing their hand crossbows.
Doesn't make me fucking immune to arrows.
But look, they're mini guys. They're little mini drow. Look at those little guys. They're cute.
I didn't notice that spell of crossbow immunity and level 8.
There you go. They're a bit bigger now. That's fine. But I accidentally made a farmer huge. Oh dear. I'm having a rough night token size wise. Farland, I'm sorry, you're now a giant person. There you go.
No, I want that to be represented in my stats.
There you go. Yeah, that's reasonable. But you would want that. So yeah, they're going to be attacking in the surprise round after that ridiculous amount of noise you made, and they all have hand crossbows. What's your AC?
16.
16. It's fine. So 13 points of poison damage from the first one.
So
Oh, Jesus.
And could you please make a Constitution saving throw? Oh, for fuck's sake. You're also...
Well, we had an elf. Now we don't have any more.
I just thought I'd point out, you guys kill off elves like at a terrifying rate.
I know.
You're also poisoned.
Yeah. That hasn't happened to you yet.
And unconscious.
Survivor.
Unconscious.
And falling,
Not for the lack of
back
trying.
falling back under the rocks below, but also as you fall down, you are pierced by 4 other bolts, doing a total of 31 more damage. And then it's 15 foot, so we'll call it 2d6 falling damage.
Let me wait for you to add it all up.
31 plus 38 more points of damage as you fall on your ass, landing in a puddle.
In addition to the 31.
Yeah. No, sorry. 31
Okay,
plus
well, that's
7.
easy to work out.
38 total plus the initial hit, and plus you've got to label that you're poisoned. So every round you now take an extra d6.
So would you say
Sorry,
he's
what was the original?
Unconscious, taking an extra d6 points of damage every turn, and in total 38 plus the 13 is 51 damage.
But he's at 0 because he's not dead yet.
No, he's just
Not at 0.
He's got the condition unconscious, like it's like he's being asleep essentially, but he's not at 0. He's just unconscious.
Oh,
from the
okay.
poison. Just unconscious from the poison racking his veins. So that's
Well,
fine.
think
No,
of
I
it this
think
way.
I'm at 12, but apart from that.
Well, the good news is you fell off the cliff and we don't have to go up to get you. That was my concern.
I'd
Silver
like to
lining.
think as well. I've provided fair warning of what was up there.
I literally just finished tying up the boat and then go, Farland, is there anything up? Oh. As you come crashing back down.
Would you all like to roll initiative? please?
Technically, I've done a scout's job.
You have.
Yeah, no, you did. That's good. That was one way to do it.
Question asked: are there any drow on that ledge? Question answered. Yes.
Yes, there is.
Never go in first again.
You could have got ethereally. I mean,
Yeah, because
Ooh.
that always works out.
the Grim's on 19, so he's going to act first.
Oh,
So
oh
let's
my God.
start using these
So Grim,
spells.
Grim, were you halfway up already? You and Kyron, is that right?
No, I was tying zombies. Alan was tying a boat. I was tying zombies, and Chiron was just smart enough to not bother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration to remove the poisoning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Touch. Yep. All right. So there you go. Not
Thank you.
immobile. And then, can we see the drow from where we are down at the bottom?
No.
No. And then
When Lee comes back to consciousness, Farland will be able to tell you they're basically camped out, but they're all now like just with their bows trained on the top of that cliff, their little hand crossbows, in nice covered positions, like 10 foot back from the cliff edge.
so
I am going to fuck them up.
So Farland, you're no longer poisoned or unconscious. No, you've got less restoration.
I've got a bonus action.
Matt, where's
Can
your
climb back.
initiative tracker thing that you did?
It's on there.
No, you used to like just press the button, didn't you?
Yeah, it's the start combat bit is not working. It seems to
Okay.
follow it once it started. I don't know why. Maybe it
Okay.
isn't.
I've got 2 initiative.
2.
Yes. I rolled a 2.
Kyron, what did you roll?
Chiron.
I have to roll the initiative because it doesn't work. Sorry.
That's okay. That's right. 12, 5, 2, 20.
It's 10. 10,
And
10,
this
10, 10.
Missing Farlin.
I rolled 12.
12. That's nice. That's nice.
And Uma.
I put her in. She got
Cool.
5. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Grim. So you did Greater Restoration, right? Or Lesser
Yeah, I did.
Restoration.
Lesser Restoration.
That was
And.
good. That was good.
Shit.
You
So I'm going to go ahead and untie for my action, or bonus action / move. Can I use that time to untie Alan's knots?
Yeah.
In other words, untie the boat so we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I untie the boat. And that's what I got.
Okay. Pointing over the edge, hand crossbow, and that will be a miss.
How they miss?
Yeah, and there will be firing at Farlin.
What have you done,
Well,
mate? Upsetting.
That's the person they've seen poking his head out, so I think they've assumed he's the man to deal with. But they've missed mostly, apart from the last one. Farlin, can you take a Constitution saving throw, please? They're not coming down; they're like peering over the. You see, like,
Awesome.
So you are now poisoned. You take 1d6 damage at the start of each turn. You're not unconscious. That's only unconscious if you take more damage than 3. Oh no, it's failed. You are unconscious again. Sorry, Farlin. You are.
Nope.
Yep. Because you rolled a 1 again for your Constitution save. That's the second time in a row.
Magical.
Farlin, nothing. Kyron.
Do I see some of the drow?
No, only briefly. They peer over the edge, and then they go back again.
Okay, I load an action to when one of the drow it's coming out. I'll cast Eldritch Blast.
I can't believe you guys didn't go up with Farlin. That was just.
I
Farlin was
can.
like, "Hey guys, up with me," and they were like, "Yeah, we're there in a minute. Just you look first. We'll be there so quick."
So quick.
I'll tell you what. Let's send the person with the lightest armor up. That's the way forward.
Alan, you take 11 points of piercing damage, but it's only 5 because you have. No, you're not raging.
No,
so
I'm
it's
not
11.
raging. No, it's 11.
And you take a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Was it 11?
No, you're unconscious as well, and you take D6 damage at the start of each of your turns.
Rolled a fucking
We don't
2.
make it out of this after everything that's happened.
Yeah, poisoned. Yeah. Farlin, poisoned. Yeah, nice. Uma, what would you guys like Uma to do?
I think she would.
Wake me up.
Start rowing.
I think rowing's a good thing. I point to the oars.
Okay, guys, we've got
Can we
drow female here. Wouldn't she shout, like, try and instruct them or do something like that?
We just make sure I'm on the boat before we row away.
Yeah, she's going to shout up to them.
It's good.
Halt in Drow.
Yeah.
In halt by order of Lolth. And I'm going to have her roll a deception check. Because there's a chance actually they know her as well. Oh, she rolled a 20 for deception. The bolts instantly stop.
There you
There's
go.
shuffling. And you just hear, "Praise Lolth!" from over the edge. They're going to stop attacking you, so if you're not attacking either, combat's over.
Yes.
that.
Are you attacking or?
No.
Thinking about it.
I speak their language, so I understand completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I
need
don't
now.
think-
So you've got a sleeping elf and a sleeping cow. You can rouse them. It's fine.
It's like Christmas.
So what's the next part of the plan?
I think we get Farman up and send him up the other side, up north. No, we leave this bit. I think, guys. We need to keep on going.
Well, we've got their attention. Why don't we all climb up together?
Somebody-
That's a phenomenal idea.
And bring our
I mean, if,
zombies with us
I
to
mean, perhaps you want
parlay.
to wake me up first.
Well, no, I think we slap your face a few times and you wake up, and we say, "Hey, would you mind leading the way?"
You're still technically poisoned.
We're
though, I
poisoned
guess,
there as
so,
well. We need to get rid of that
Is there any-
poisoned.
It's really
Oh,
healing from
here.
the poison level.
I pull out the anti-venom that we got
Yeah.
from the what's her name? Night Wishes or whatever her name was.
From
Here,
Nightshade's Caress, yeah.
here, Nightshade. Here, take one of these. Each of you. Here you go. Try that.
You
Does it
have
work?
to help me out because
I'm not poisoned anymore.
I
No,
just-
you're not poisoned. You're not unconscious. You feel refreshed from the draft.
Oh, so it worked. Wasn't quite sure if the poison was poison or not, given our interactions and the selling of a fake map and all that. But glad it worked. Good job.
I wasn't sure either. I rolled for it at the time. I wasn't sure what it should do.
I think getting us all up there and trying to see seems a lot of effort, guys, to get up there.
Hey, Erin's back.
I
Erin,
Perfect.
not only have
just
these
wanted to try and
guys.
check what happened.
Well, you haven't missed much. Not only have these guys chickened out of following up any of my carefully crafted Demilich story, which I spent weeks preparing.
I
You didn't go for the skull.
They just hightailed it back to level 3. They then set Farland on a little adventure of his own.
again,
And then they got peppered by Drow. And then you basically turned around and said to the Drow, "Halt, praise the Spider Queen," and they've all stopped. And that's where we are. Like, you've saved the day yet again.
Something,
I wasn't even
You weren't
here.
even here.
something about
Did
levels,
you
Matt?
do it with?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Right.
Hey, and Erin, that's the other
Did
thing.
you do it with sufficient humor, bitchiness when you said it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I did. I
We were
rolled
like,
a
yeah, we were
20.
like
Didn't
this.
you bet? You bet all your
Yeah.
sass.
I've never heard Matt be sassier.
Yeah. Don't you shoot those bolts at me.
I have not set the bar very high for myself. And Erin, between sessions, I would suggest go ahead and level up to 8. Your highest level ever character, I guess.
I know it is. It's so exciting.
So
So
yeah, you
exciting.
guys can climb up if that's what you want to do. I assume leave first, or what order are you going for this?
I'm all right. I'm still dusting myself off.
Gonna hang back.
Are we going up there, are we?
Yeah, just see how it goes.
Well, that was the last plan I heard
Um,
you talk about, but
Well, I think we send Uma up to talk to these guys and give them what's for.
There's a pattern forming here.
I'm tying the boat up because
Gonna
Grim.
speak some drow.
shoot Farland.
Farland, take back 27 hit points. I lay
Nice.
hands on you as well
Thank
for all your efforts.
So Uma, are you agreeing to that plan where you go up and you talk to your 8 lesser male drow?
100%. I will happily.
I come.
I'll
I go with her,
Me too.
I
so
go up-
she can can present me as her bodyguard, basically.
Yeah, and I'll go up because I'm concerned about the
I-
character. I don't want to get hurt.
I'm not sure that I'll be presenting you as a bodyguard, more like a
You should probably
slave.
work this out before you get to the top, because I bet they're going to pick up on this sort of thing.
I'll be a slave. I'll be
Um,
your dog.
I'm just trying to get my Roll20 working. My computer's just being a bit of a bitch at the moment. So,
A bit like your character.
yeah. Well, I don't know what you're saying.
So
My roll 20 is being a bit of a pain.
that's
So
okay. I can
yeah.
feed through the mind this. It's not too bad. But just like, what's the intention in terms of you presenting yourself? You arrive over the top. What are you going to tell them about the dwarf, the zombies, and the cow, for example, and the elf they've met?
You know, so just to lay the scene out here, we've got 8 male drow.
Yeah.
Over a hill or up a.
They're like up. It's like 10 foot up. There's like a ledge, and there's like a scouting encampment. There's like sleep rolls there. They've always been there for some time. There's like the rope at the top that allows them to travel between this and the post on the other side, which you haven't been up yet. And Farland poked his head up, made a lot of noise going up between him and his pals, and then got peppered for his troubles and knocked back into the water. And you have brokered a quiet peace.
I vote for a surprise attack.
Right. So I have spoken to them.
Well, you shouted at
Okay.
them.
Well, I'll
So-
go up there.
You just said, "Halt, praise be to Lolth," and that's it. So they're waiting to hear what you have to say, basically.
Okay, so I'll go up there ahead of everybody else, and I've got the cow and is it Kieran coming up with me?
Kieran.
And the cow.
And the
And
cow.
Grim. And 2 zombies.
Okay, guys, do you other people speak Undercommon? Because otherwise it's useless if you can come up.
I speak Undercommon.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You beautiful cow.
Nope.
Okay,
Okay,
we doing
you
this
come
now?
up.
Mistress, wow, what is this? Well, which house are you affiliated with? We were
Who
not
speaks?
expecting you here.
Do you speak for this group? Do you speak for this group? Answer me now.
Yes, mistress.
Good luck, Matt.
What are you doing here? Answer me.
We are scouting as we have been told.
Who ordered you to come to this location and scout?
The High Priestess herself.
Ah, yes. Yes, and what are you scouting for?
I'm gonna ask you to give me a deception. You can't ride high for the next hour on that one deception.
Deception. 1 minute. Right.
Because they know something you don't, by the way. Oh, you're good?
Is that coming up on roll 20?
does.
I'm roll 20 out at the moment.
Yeah.
What was it?
The Almistra. The High Priestess herself sent us here to record the comings and goings of the Port of Skulls.
Yes, I've been watching them myself. I came here a few days ago as part of my work with the High Priestess. What have you seen? I want to know your report now, please. No, please. I didn't say please.
What is your name, mistress?
Pardon?
I sort of
Sorry,
walk over here.
How dare you ask me a direct question like that?
So as
I want your
you start
details,
saying
young
that,
man.
the drow behind him just literally like shoved a dagger in his neck and twists, and the drow in front just falls to the ground off the dagger like. He's like, "I have killed him for his rudeness, mistress."
And your work is noted. What is your name?
Hazan.
The High Priestess will hear of this day, Hazan. And what is your position in this party?
He looks at the body on the floor. I am the leader here.
And I expect nothing less. Your work is good. Now tell me of your scouting mission here today. I want your report.
The only group to leave here in the last 3 days are these strange fellows who you are with, for whom you surely have great reasons to be escorting, mistress.
I do indeed. She looks behind her shoulder and then quietly says, I am getting much information from these individuals. They are going to be much useful to our grand plan, as said by the High Priestess. Now, I will...
You're also on the lookout for the rebel drow, of which I am sure you are of much awareness of.
I am the traitor to Loth themselves. Keep a keen eye on that individual.
The Spider Queen herself has demanded her return, and her skin peeled off strand by strand.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Yes, that's fine.
If we
That is fine.
if we
No.
see her,
And
we will
Log
bring them
and,
to you,
and Log
mistress. For
and
the
Log
first
shall
play,
get
the honor shall
her
be yours.
way. Oh, I will revel. I will revel in bringing that traitor to justice in the name of Loth. I will bring nothing more glory to my name of my house, but to bring the skin of the traitor in front of our great priestess herself. If you see of a traitor, I want a report directly to me.
Of course, mistress. Where shall we look for you?
I will be remaining in the area for the next few days, and I will come and get my report from you directly.
It is a strange area, mistress. The scouts to the north have uncovered a strange gate in the caves that lie there.
Oh, how interesting. Maybe that is going to be our way of taking this town once and for all.
It is
I wonder, have they ventured through that gate at any time, or are they just sitting outside it?
we keep watch. No one comes or goes. It is a stone gate with engravings of a man carrying a staff. The staff pointing towards the gate. We have been unable to open it, but we are only males, mistress. We need not
Yes.
commune with the
They need a
magic
female there in order to help them. And how many are you here?
We are 7 here, and the other shift wait on the other side of the river.
Very well. Your
Shall I
work
send
here.
word that you are coming? Are you coming to inspect the archway?
I will make haste there. In which direction should I travel in order to get there in the quickest time?
North, and then east at the first forking.
And how many of my male drow counterparts are in that location?
No drow keep watch there. There are two of my men on the other side.
Indeed. I will go at once and explore this. As you say, it needs a female eye in order to uncover this mystery. Your work here today will be reported to the High Priestess, sir.
You do me great honor, mistress. I live only to serve you and your kind.
Rightly so. Rightly so.
He grovels, and then the rest of them, realizing that they're currently higher than him, all grovel equally. Thank you, mistress, for sparing us the whip this day.
Now get back to your work.
Shall I kill them?
No.
Do you want me to?
I look at Alan and go,
Back off now.
Do you want me to kill them?
You're lucky they didn't hear you.
no.
Okay.
I think at that point I sort of leave my band.
Do you want to cross in the basket, mistress? I can bring it back over. And he starts pulls over this pulley system, and over the rope comes this basket big enough for 3 people at a time. It kind of lands on the ledge, and you can see that with the pulley system, he can kind of wheel you over to the other side in this basket to the other.
How many people can fit in the basket? Does it look?
3.
And what's over the other side?
The cave and the archway, mistress, that you are here
Are
to see.
Are we going to go and are we going to check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alan, why don't you and I take Wheezy and go across first and prepare?
I'm going to Drow. I want these 3 in the basket. Take them across now.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Are we taking one of them with us? Because if we go over there without a drow, they might attack us.
No, but if the chicken goes over without the grain, the fox will eat the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, different problem. Sorry.
The thoughts within the grave, not the chicken.
Yeah, Uma, maybe you should come with us. The zombies can come next.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull up our compatriots from below.
There you go. I shall reveal a little of that map.
Oh, I want my roll 20 to be working.
I mean, I don't know what was said at all, but there was a lot of groveling going on.
Yeah, I guess Grim's the only one that actually understands the conversation that's just happened.
And Chiron.
She let him know who was boss, say, and found out there was another one of these gates to the north. So let's just hightail it before they question her authority.
Why didn't we kill them? I don't get it. They were all prostrate on the floor. I could have killed like 4 of them in one go.
Yeah, but she got a lot more information this way. Worked out.
On top of that, cow killer, I don't want to attract loads more drow to this area. We are better off finding out information and using the drow to our advantage at this stage.
I guess this conversation's happening in the basket between the sides.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's another two drow there. Mistress, we were not expecting you.
I saw.
Sorry, am I being spoken to again?
Yeah,
there's another 2 drow on the other side as you kind of.
Okay.
Basket.
What was? Can you just remind me? Sorry, DM. What was the name of the drow on the other side again?
Hazan.
Hazan. Yeah. I've just spoken to your leader, Hazan, who has kindly assisted my journey to you here. How is the
Hazan
gate?
is not our leader. Dazleth is our leader. You clearly know not our
dare
way.
you speak to me in that manner? If I
Deception.
says Hazlan is your leader, then Hazlan is your leader.
You can choose deception or intimidation with advantage.
Look,
Scary.
I come to play D&D to get away from all this shit from the wife. You know, and now I feel like I'm you know.
Yeah.
Just feels.
I feel like I'm at work.
Yeah, it feels like I'm.
My mother is my boss.
I've had that dream.
I can keep going.
I know. You got it all.
Yeah, deception. I don't think that.
You choose.
Terrifying.
I will give you advantage, but you will need to make a roll. Because in character, I'm terrified, but as a DM, you're making the roll. We're good. They are already groveling and parting ways.
On your knees.
Yes,
drow.
yes, Hazan is the leader. Yes, as you say, mistress.
Do you have any idea what happened to this? What's the name of the other one?
Dietrich.
Drizzt.
Drizzlet.
Drizzt decided to answer me back. You are lucky I am sparing your life. Now tell me what you have been observing here.
Well, we observed a raft with a minotaur and an orc.
You idiot! The gate!
The gate? We cannot get it working, mistress. We have sent, as you know, missives to the mistress asking for help. This is beyond our understanding. As mere men.
What a surprise that mere male drows can't work out a simple gate. Who have you sent for?
Everybody. Looking for the gates is, as you surely are aware, one of our prime concerns, one of our objectives on this level.
Right. Get in that basket and go back over. I will look at this gate myself without your interfering, annoying voices in my head.
And send the zombies over. Thanks.
And send the zombies.
I mean,
I like that idea.
How everybody let's play this damn dungeon always end up with the horde of zombie following them. Everybody. Nobody is safe from the horde of zombies.
I'm just cow chuckling to myself right now.
There you go.
All right.
Do you want me to cut the rope to the basket? No?
Maybe once we're all over.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all
I
over.
got completely wrong map
Fallon,
in front of me.
Interesting news, Fallon. Nobody shot at you.
Noticed that
Just
for a
put
while.
that there.
Can we send all the drow over the other side as well? Yeah.
I think that's what Aaron's done, I think.
Oh, Aaron,
Ah,
are you
cool.
sending the drow off to the other side, are you? Yeah, okay.
The drow, the two drow that I'm speaking to now, they are going back in the basket on the other side and getting rid of them.
Yeah, they're very, very confused, but very pleased to be away from you. Wow.
Yeah. And
A non-
so, yeah, so I've
a
told them
non-combat
they've got to go
encounter.
back.
Excuse me, I'm making a note again.
Yeah.
Dear diary, today the Waterdeep 6
Didn't hit anything.
didn't hit anything. Apart from Phylum, who's trying to start a combat with his head.
I mean, technically, the arrows landed in my chest, but
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, buddy. Let's say you're on the other side of the river. Well done. What do you want to do now you're there?
Fine. Scout ahead.
Harlan, you want to? Yeah.
you're all right.
Oh,
You wait till next combat. Shit's gonna go off.
Our little stealthy orc is still on the boat, so I'll lead with my zombies. How about that? Give Farland a rest.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I'll sit right behind
You
him.
going down that passageway, the first one, or
I think this is the fork to the east, correct?
Yeah, fork to
It
the
is,
east.
Let's give it a shot. Whoops.
okay. Hopefully you can see all that.
Mhm.
And then there's I'll just go ahead and reveal the cavern that it opens up to. There you go. And you walk into a room that is. Yeah, this is. It's a floor kind of stained with blood. Plenty of blood on this floor.
Okay.
There are hand crossbow bolts on the floor.
Any bodies?
And there are tools on the floor as well, like little smallish hammers. There are 3 rotting troglodyte corpses, and embedded into the wall. I don't know if you can see my little pink highlighty thing. Is a gate, and the gate on each side has an engraving of an old man bearing a staff. And the next to the staff in common is the number 3, and next to the other staff is also the number 3.
Which is the current level we're on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is. So yeah, that's the deal.
that
And there's another
might-
cavern. Another cavern opens up to the south.
I think I'm looking at an old map.
Now this, my coloured maps are ones that I've purchased, but I haven't been able to find one for this level. So this is an much older looking map than level 1 and 2 and Skullport.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we there? Have I just found us?
Are you still? Did they leave you behind, Uma?
Oh, there I am. All right, I count back on. I'm back in.
There
I'm
you go.
here. Hello.
There you go.
Yay.
I've caught you up.
So does the
Thanks,
man look
sorry.
like? Does the man look like Halaster by any chance, or is it just a generic?
I mean, the carving's not that good. You can make out particular features. I mean, it could be Halaster. It's got the same stature and the same beard, but bearded guy with staff could describe many mages in Faerun.
And is he pointing the staff at something, or is it just?
Yeah, it's almost like the way he's pointing at an angle, it connects, like he's hitting the edge of the archway,
Hmm.
and the other one's doing the same as a mirror.
There's got to be a way to open this door, right?
Well, I'm more concerned about where it leads,
Yeah.
right? Because we know there's matched pairs. Well, on level 3, that could mean we don't know where it goes. That's the issue.
I mean, whatever you do from now, it's good to know where these things are.
Okay, how do we activate the other one? There was the one on level 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, we learned. I forgot who it was. Told us that we need to touch it with a stick or something, or
That's right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Something you have to offer a
Oh yeah,
stick.
you were told you needed to touch it with the tree branch, and I think that was
Tree
like Halaster's flame, as it were.
Right.
Halaster's lover that told you that.
And there was a tree engraved on it, so I guess the engravings are clue as to what's needed. So I imagine if we take a staff or something, I don't know if we need a special staff, might open this one.
I mean, has anyone got a staff?
Farland, do you have a staff?
I mean, I have spears which are wooden shafts on, effectively like staffs.
Because you did a great job.
I have
donning
a
them.
whip.
I'm
Like a
just waiting
bendy
for someone to
staff.
smear poo on the end of one of them. I just know what you
That's
guys are
right.
like.
I mean, if we get it open, I'll go through it. That's fine.
It closes behind Alan, and that was the last you see of the Minotaur.
Yeah. Alan, the end.
Just gonna stick my head in. Hang on. Woof. I mean, you can
Whatever we
you can certainly
do,
try.
we need to make a decision. Drow are coming here. They've called them. I can only give us a certain amount of time, and there's only so many of them I can afford. If I come across another female, I'm fucked.
Well, undoubtedly,
Yeah, that's life in general.
That is my skin flayed. Well, yeah, generally.
Yeah.
Usually that is the other way around, but yeah, my skin is flayed, and I am being presented to Louth as a freaking mat or something. So we need to make a decision and do it.
Well, we've come here to try and activate this thing, surely. I mean, let's I go up to it and like
Howard,
start.
Howard, give me a perception check a minute.
Belloc. I go.
Come on, Howard.
you know what? And I'll even use my inspiration.
Okay, so you notice while you're just something you haven't noticed before. You notice a spider, just quite like a 4-inch spider, just kind of crawl up onto Uma's shoulder. Uma, what are you going to do?
I grab the spider real quick.
Yeah.
And put it back.
Yeah.
Put it back where?
I'm telling you. Where you can't see it. Where it's nice and
I
warm
mean,
and moist.
this has just got weird.
Probably should have asked the drow where
you
the
say you were
stairs going down were.
Christian, did you say that Alan was using the staff and doing
Well,
something?
I'm just going up to it. I've got a javelin. I'm sort of like poking it and
Yep.
like Belloc and
What's the javelin made of?
wood
Wood.
with a spear and tip on the end.
So, by happenstance, on the third time that you shout Belloc and tap this thing,
Great.
it kind of bursts into a fan of colours. And the ripples of magical energy fill the space between the archway.
I look around and just go, "Oh my god! Look what I just did!" And I look at my hands and say,
Pretty impressive.
Just shake
Pretty
my head.
impressive.
"I think I'm now magical, guys."
Even a blind monkey can write Shakespeare over time. Yep.
Oh, and I get a little bit despondent in that comment, and I just wander off,
Who's Shakespeare?
not knowing who Shakespeare is.
Oh, I think it's impressive, Alan. Very good. Well done.
So we lost our DM.
No, they go to the whisper channel. Yellow whisper.
Of course, he's got his
Oh, they've gone whispering.
portal thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Water whisper.
You know what I'm like, guys. I'm well up for just going through. I don't care.
I don't want to stay here.
No, exactly.
We
That's
either
what I mean.
get out or we go on.
Okay, guys.
Quick secret.
I just zoned out for a second. We're not going through that gate.
I'm literally just about to walk through it, and I stop and go, "What?"
Don't, Alan.
What?
Don't go through that gate. You're just going to die, mate.
Yeah, that might be the gate right to Hallister's place, right? Man with the staff.
You don't need to do that.
What do we know about that gate?
Is
It's gonna
this
go down.
Is this a portal thing, Farland? You are wise
Yeah.
with the ways of portals.
Yeah.
Like last
I
time.
heard that disembodied voice came back again and told us not to do it.
Do you want to go for it then?
No, I'm all right because I heard that voice, Alan. That's why.
Okay.
Why I'm telling you.
I trust you.
Slower,
and I-
Farland. Come on, you
Okay.
can do this. Just slower voice.
But we need to just remember it's here.
And
Oh,
we
sorry.
now know how to use it, which is great. Well done.
So we need to get out of here
Remember,
because
let's
you know,
go. Drow coming.
Drow coming. Let's get back to
I
the
mean-
boat.
It's only a voice. There's nothing to stop you trying if you wanted to try. I'm not as a DM saying you can't go there.
Well,
No,
we
but
know-
common sense, and I quite like my character. So
We know that there are stairs somewhere
I really should
down.
try looking up.
Perhaps we go deeper into the tunnels because I don't think again we'd just be going back the way we came on the water.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's this down here?
You could try
This
it
little
down
tunnel down here.
or north,
Yeah,
either
so-
one. Let's go down.
Let's go
Have a
down.
look.
This one
Gee.
here.
He said
She
down.
chose down.
Such nerds, aren't we?
Yeah.
Such nerds.
But Labyrinth is never not okay to quote, right?
Yeah.
This
Oh, is it just a big cave?
Yeah, and I would describe this.
it's never going to be just a big cave.
I've got a note here that says "Room of Rotting Trogs,"
Nice.
Okay.
and that's because this room is full of rotting trogs.
Hmm.
Some of them are wearing manacles, some of them aren't. They are riddled with drow hand
disgusting.
crossbow bolts. There's like you can see like 60 odd all piled on top of each other on the walls. It looks like there was Uma, give me an intelligence check.
It smells so bad in here.
Alan,
Yeah.
Did you fart again?
Oh,
Oh no. Oh,
you-
sorry,
you,
19.
you know what happened here. You've heard about that while you were still with the drow. This was the like about a month back. There was a big troglodyte slave rebellion where they tried to overthrow their drow masters, and this is kind of how it ended up. A lot of your people didn't even consider them worthy of glorious torture.
This is a sad, sad place, and one that I can't bear to look at. Even for me as a drow, this is beyond. It's beyond me. Death, death, and more death.
North it is.
Yeah. I think
North
I think it looks like a good
Food
time
from this
myself.
place, I can't.
Hi, Farland. There you are.
Yeah. Oh, who you been talking to? Not that voice again.
I'm right. Roll for
I think we're gonna call it there and see what happens next session. What do you think?
Are we gonna? Can we get somewhere we can have a rest?
We've.
I'm feeling a bit.
We've already done that.
Aaron, you can
Yeah.
have you can
Yeah,
get
have
the
a long
benefit of a long rest.
Damn you! I
And,
am limping along.
And you
No.
can gain a level, and we all got a magic item. But these guys took them all. Sorry about that.
I'm excited. What do we get at level 8? Is it boring one or is it a good one?
It literally depends on your class.
Yeah, it depends if you are like a full class or a multi-class. If you are a full class, you get
Grim got-
ability score
Grim got
improvement
white.
for the talent.
Is it?
But
Kieran,
didn't get
you're
it.
a paladin, Kieran.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
half
is that
paladin,
right?
I'm half paladin, half
Ooh.
warlock.
Old.
Yeah.
You're a
Wait.
multi-caster.
Ability score
Nice.
improvement or a feat, basically.
Yeah.
8.
I'm gonna go for a feat. I'm gonna just.
Did I
I'm
hear
gonna
something about
beat
a magic item?
Yeah, I didn't hear
yes,
about magic
Matt,
item.
Matt was
I didn't
winding
hear
Aaron
it.
up.
Oh,
well,
okay.
okay. I was winding Aaron up, but also you did get an
Oh.
eye.
I didn't get an eye. I nearly lost an eye.
The group got an eye. I made it very clear there was you found a hag's eye.
Oh,
You oath
who's
break.
got that?
I think Obi's probably got it. It sounds like the
Obi's
kind of thing
got
that
it.
it would keep.
You would have picked that up.
Ikiri would have eaten it by now. She'd been here. So.
Aaron, you oath breaker, aren't you?
I'm an oath breaker, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, she is a drow who has broken her oaths, so that makes total sense.
absolutely. Yeah.
As a drow, I've broken my oath to Loth, yeah. Yeah.
She's pretty forgiving as a deity, though. So
Yeah, she's lovely.
Spider Queen.
yeah,
I do like spiders. Right.
that's really
Cool.
good. Everyone.
This is good.
Covered some ground. Fun was had.
Demi
So,
Lich is unleashed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Demi Lich is unleashed.
Guys and girls, let's see you all next week. I
Yeah.
need to go to bed. Bye bye.
Ciao,
I
ciao,
was looking
ciao.
forward to it.
Ciao,
I gave you
ciao.
the Lich stuff. I thought, I wonder
See
what
you
they're going to
later.
do when they got the Liches
Yep.
sorted.
I'll see you guys on Friday.
Yes,
What's happening Friday?
Back to Anavina.
playing D&D.
Oh, yeah.
16th.
And then we've got our other game on the 30th.
Lovely
So
man.
lots to look forward to.
What other game?
And then we've got
Seriously, what other game? On the 30th?
the orc one, the one that you're a little crow. The little crow one.
Oh, yeah, the little crow one. I want this
I'm-
coin.
I'm proper getting into character now as well. I'm really like
You're loving this row, though, aren't you?
Aaron, I think
I
Uma's
love
my,
it.
Uma's my favourite of your characters.
oh,
Yeah.
I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Every time I try and attack people, you're like, no, I am the mistress. Fine. Roll
Yeah.
intimidation. 300. All right. Stand down.
Oh, I'm so
Aaron's
glad
back.
I came back just at the right moment.
It
as
literally
well.
was, because Farland got dicked on big time by the group. And they were like, what should we have Anavina do? And I was like, yeah, she's going to shout out those drow and tell them to stop shooting. And it worked. It was brilliant. It was really good.
Exactly what she does. I got a +6 on deception as well, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's usually works pretty well.
Yeah. She's really
What I'm
tasty. in
staying awake,
combat.
Christian. I thought when we leveled up, you might like just catch some Zeds.
Yeah, my work here is complete now. Honestly, Aaron, forgive that he told me to become an Echo Knight, which would have been ridiculous. And a fighter Echo Knight. I read up on it, Matt. It's OP, mate. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having
I've
two?
never heard of that.
Imagine having
But
two
Aaron-
Allens.
Alan's such a great character, though. You I think you
Your
want to.
barbarian is awesome.
I don't mind. I'll just put bigger monsters in. But in terms of like Alan's as a character, I think it's more important he stays true to himself.
Absolutely.
He's such a bag of fun. I love that guy.
He's brilliant.
We
You
killed some
play him
things.
so well as well. Chris.
Killed some
You really
things
do.
tonight.
Oh mate.
It's been fun.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get-
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed some of them.
No,
So
it's fine.
Friday.
Bye.
Definitely
See you Friday.
Friday.
It's a shame we're not going to Joe's, but I don't think we.
I think it's probably
I was
best to
waiting
do
for
it.
somebody. I was waiting for someone else to volunteer to kind of go. Oh, I don't want to go, and then we'd have been like, oh, enough people would be fine. Because the barn's well ventilated on the grounds that it's got a whole wall missing, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could even say it's outside.
you could even. But even
I
then
don't know
you
what the
said
wall is about outside.
It's still six.
Still six?
And you are
Still
in the
six.
police. It's the kind of thing you should know to police it.
Oh, haven't you watched those corrupt crime programs? She's one of them.
I mean, that honestly, that is me. I
Yeah.
am pretty much corrupt.
Corrupt police.
Yeah, I am
you
the
know?
worst
But
at any of that
Uma's
stuff.
not a jump for you then. It's like quite natural to play that sort of character.
Yeah.
I've started watching that one that Lee got me on. You know, the Yakuza one on Netflix. You've
No, I
told me
don't know.
it's about. Oh my god, it's so good,
Yeah.
so good. That's about the police as well, Aaron.
I don't watch police stuff. I
You don't?
No.
No.
I'm the same. When I
No,
watch
I do
teachers,
it at
I'm like,
work.
oh, you don't use that chalkboard like that. That's not real.
Yeah.
I know that's the thing. It drives you insane because you know it's all just mostly bullshit. So
It's
Yeah.
totally bullshit.
That's why I don't watch facilities documentaries. Just does me in.
I
It
love
literally
those
hurts you.
facilities
You know?
It literally
documentaries.
hurts you.
It hurts me.
That's not how you phone a plumber. That's not how you phone a plumber.
No, that's not how they negotiate that contract. The fuck are they doing?
Oh, so good. It's real life, real
You
life.
know, it's like, oh,
The end.
I've watched the real facilities management show. That'd be
you
great.
know, NASA documentaries, facilities
Yeah.
ones. What do I do?
Same thing. No different, Chris.
Oh, wow.
No different.
So what's going on there anyway? Is everything all right at work and everything? Is it all kicking off?
Yeah, it's busy. It's just
Yeah.
busy, and now we're going into second wave, and now the COVID rate is doubled in Wiltshire, and so they're all going a bit mental
Oh,
over
you're
it.
kidding
So
me? Really?
yeah, I mean, when I say double, it wasn't that high when it started.
No, it was.
So double is not a huge amount, but it has
There was
doubled.
one
so
week
that
when
you
Red
could-
Wiltshire went up by like 1,000%. I was like, God, they're all dying. It comes
Yeah,
from
it's
one
like
person
2 people have
to
it.
10 people. Yeah.
It's still like 50 out of 100,000, right? In Test Valley,
It's-
where we are.
It's still it's one of the lowest areas. It really is.
Yeah.
But Swindon puts us out Kilton. When you're talking about Hampshire as well, when you've got Southampton, you've got Port, that puts your whole county out of kilter to the area that you're in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not really that bad here in Salisbury, and working from home. I mean, I don't go out anywhere, so
Yeah.
But yeah, it's but it definitely is ramping up, and we're expecting it to get worse before it gets better.
Mm.
So we're a bit more ready for it now. We're a bit more kind of
Been through the first peak.
yeah.
We're not reopening offices now to July 21.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I mean, I don't think I'm going to go back in the office before I change jobs.
Mm.
I hope I get to change jobs soon. So I want to get my kit back on and go out and do normal policing. But